love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love goes, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Heaven's just a mile away. See the gates of Eden opening up for me. An angel called me by my name, shielded me with feathers and filled me up with faith. I can't stop, no, I can't stop to thank you for leading me through the dark. You lit my path, you showed me I was special to you. You found me. Oh, you found me. It's a nightmare. They forgot your name, they live for the fame, they pray in your name. They say it in vain, they all feel the same. It can't be this way. No, it can't be this way. Can't live with this pain. We need you right there. Can you come back and say once again. My heart is waking. It hurts when you lie all the time. Can't feel anymore. Feels numb when I die. Restart me again and again. Your love, the ghost of me. Been waiting for the light. Won't say goodbye. Won't close my eyes and die. I'm waking, give me life. The ghost of me. Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. And when you're alone, do you say my name or you say her name? Yeah. My love, it grows with the memories like a symphony. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love goes, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep, and you and I, we got history, yeah. Heaven's just a mile away. See the gates of Eden opening up for me. An angel calling call me by my name, shielded me with feathers and filled me up with faith. I can't stop, no, I can't stop to thank you for leading me through the dark. You lit my path, you showed me I was special to you. You found me. Oh, you found me. It's a nightmare. They forgot your name, they live for the fame, they pray in your name. They say it in vain, they all feel the same. It can't be this way. No, it can't be this way. Can't live with this pain. We need you right there. Can you come back and save the ones who need saving? You found me. Oh, you found me. You found me. Oh, you found
Yo, what's happening, guys? What's happening? What's going on? Happy Monday. What is happening, guys? What is going on? What is up? What is up? What y'all doing? Happy Monday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Gotta turn this off because we got some noises in the back now. I don't like that. I don't dig that, especially when I'm hearing myself. I can't stand that shit. Man. Let me get this bad boy open here real quick. Sweet one, having your coffee. Good morning, good morning. Trying to get the chat up here. Good morning, Jay Fox. Good morning, sweet one. Who else we got in here? Miss Melanie. Good morning, good morning. Miss Tammy just waking up. Good to see you, girls. Good morning, Flutter. Politely. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. So I was talking to Ikadmel, and he got hit for community guidelines as well. So he was talking to me this morning. He said he can post, he can go, he can post videos. So he can post videos and he can do community tabs and stuff like that, but he couldn't do anything else. I said, well, I mean, I really didn't try, but I think it's 24 hours. I'm pretty sure it's 24 hours. So Ikadmel was saying, yeah, that he got taken down as well, that he got a community guidelines and he couldn't go live on their Turtle Talk member for 12 months. Hey, happy Monday. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a good day too, baby. Thank you for being here for 12 months. Got your golden crown, baby. I saw the notification this morning. What a bunch of bull. Yeah. Oh, were you, Janet? You were watching him last night when it went down? Yeah. Yep. So they're doing, I guess it's like the AI bots. I'm not too sure like what's going on with it, but it hit somebody else this morning. He said, yeah, he said somebody got hit this morning. The same thing, firearms policy. So it's content that shows someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. It's not allowed on YouTube. Channels not in compliance with this can lose their ability to live stream. And then it gives you an example of it on there as well, which I didn't try to live stream. So I don't know if it was like 24 hours for everybody, if that's just like what it is or what. But so far, 5 people have been hit with the same community guidelines strike firearms policy. Well, he was showing a officer with his firearm on his hip. So something's not right here with this. I don't know what's going on, but something's not right. You were watching Mel too when he went down? Darcy Miller, you were watching him? He was waving his so like Craig, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean that would be one of them that would go down for community guidelines if it was up. Coachella is being a bitch too. They did the same thing last year, especially when that guy was found dead. Yeah, they blocked the video. We shared like 30 seconds or something, or like a minute of their of them of like the people on the stage last night. They blocked it on my other YouTube video, so I had to go take it out. I had to go clip that part out. Well, I didn't go down, and Coachella didn't hit me with the copyright. They want music. They want paid. So any money I make, they want it. And I'm not doing that, so I just clipped the shit right out of mine. So I ain't having that, and I'm not sharing my revenue with you anyways. I just put the Coachella. There's a thing with Coachella on there. I put it on. It was like a clip of it, of what they were doing there. And it notified me the next morning, or well, later that night. I just didn't check it till the next morning that it wasn't going to play like certain parts of it until I clipped it out. So I had to go back and clip it out so that it would play. Coachella's being a little bitch. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But you know what? There's a lot of people that didn't. There's a lot of people that got uninvited to Coachella. They were invited and then they got uninvited. Rich influencer Coachella is out of touch with reality. I mean, Coachella is not very cool, I don't think. I wouldn't be going out there and being in no fucking, you know what I mean, out in the middle of nowhere like that. Just no. Freaking disaster. I think what Justin Bieber was out there. Spill Sesh did a she did a video on it. Let's see if I can find her. I think Spill Set. Here we go. Sloan and Spill Sesh did a podcast on
running. She like sucked the soul out of my body. She's like sacrificing her youth and reputation and fame for this horrible man.
Have you heard about this Noah Beck's sister? The text messages are so
Have you seen those?
insane. Yes.
What are they saying?
I'm like, ew, what are we doing?
Sleeping with a student, and she had his baby while he was behind bars. I feel like a lot of family channels haven't been properly called out. You can't get married on the same day as Selena Gomez.
Okay, Noah Beck's sister with a student. Did y'all hear about that? Yeah, anyone who plays anything about Coachella where there were people on the stage has to pay royalties for their footage. Yes, that's what they were trying to say to me. I was like, nope, I'll just cut that out. I'll just cut that out. Never mind. I don't need to share. It's fine. Whoever wants to watch it can go watch it. I will not share that part of Coachella. Have it back. Clipped it right from the live. Shit, I got to go back in there and clip some more shit out of it. They were being extra picky with their stuff last night. I'm like, okay, all right then. That's fine. But I can tell you what, there's a lot of people who were invited to Coachella and then uninvited. How fucked up is that? To be invited and then uninvited. Like, hey, you can come to Coachella, and then like, oh, sorry, you can't come to Coachella. Never mind. you can't be here. We don't have enough spots for you, so you can't come in here. Hold on one second. So, anyhow, this right here, Coachella, is... Oh, these are little baby joints. Dang it. Right? See, now, look at ya. See, now... All right. So, we're smoking on today. Let me tell you what we're smoking on today, guys. Let me tell you what it is. Tell you what this is before we start. It's a pre-roll from Aries, A-E-R-I-Z, and it says pre-roll on the front of it. 2 pre-rolls, 0.5 each. Let's see what that says. Potency, 49%. White peach gelato. So, that's what it is. Fire in the hole. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started right now.
This festival is so ridiculously out of touch in like the most crazy influencer Olympics.
She is on my list for now, keeping my eye on her.
Welcome back to Poppity, you guys. It's Coachella week.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Dun, dun, dun.
I can't wait to get my hair cut tomorrow because I feel like I'm wearing a helmet right now.
When are you leaving? On Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Anyways, we're not going to watch all this, but they go over some of the crazy stuff at Coachella and how people were invited and then uninvited, like influencers, and how influencers are so out of touch. They are so out of touch. Some of these influencers are ridiculous with the shit that they do. Absolutely ridiculous. Here, let me pop this up real quick and let's go check this out. Because there was something I watched last night about this where she was talking about it. Yes, also there's Airbnb drama.
You guys,
right here it is. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is it. And this right here is another reason why I would not waste all that money to go to Coachella. Would y'all go to Coachella? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all would go to Coachella.
Day one of Coachella, we have made it through, but there's some other Coachella drama that I didn't cover in yesterday's video that I want to talk about today, like Airbnb, all the drama surrounding that, influencers suddenly getting uninvited from Coachella, it being a whole ordeal, and so much more. We're going to get into everything. With people having their Airbnbs cancel on them. And
now, that's shitty as hell because people were going and getting their Airbnbs like 6 months ahead of time to a year. And the people that were renting them were canceling on them. And then, of course, you know, they would cancel on them and charge like $10,000, $12,000, $15,000. They wanted $12,000 for a goddamn camper, y'all. A camper. $12,000 for a camper. To stay in a camper at Coachella. It was an Airbnb. They were trying to do an Airbnb with it. I was like, are you kidding me? And people were fucking paying it, you guys. People were fucking paying it. Yes, and they were relisting them. Oh, hell yeah, they were. They were like, nope, guys, I'm sorry. You bought it like 6 months ago. Sorry, we're going to cancel it and do it for $10,000. I mean, it makes sense, but they should have at least just said, hey, we're not going to rent these out till the weekend of Coachella. You know, I mean, you want that money, get it, but be honest about it. Shit.
So much more, which hopefully Airbnb changes something in their policy that prevents this, because this is insane and honestly so gross of the people who did this. But tons of people were saying that their Airbnbs were last minute getting canceled by the host because the host figured that demand for a place to stay near the festival was so high that they could cancel their original booking and charge even more for the same place to try and make more money. This just started to be a thing that ended up happening to so many people, and those online were calling these hosts out.
Hey guys, happy Easter. It's been a crazy morning for me. I woke up to this email. Basically woke up to a message from my Airbnb host for Coachella weekend that our spot is getting canceled. Like any normal person, I started to freak out, called my friend Yessie, who I'm going to Coachella with, and I was like, girl, go look at the host message. And basically she just sent a message like, so sorry, canceling the Airbnb. And I was like, oh, freaking out, called Airbnb support, and I was like, I'm not sure what's going on because on my end I still see that it's active. Airbnb was on the same page. They were like, well, on our end nothing is canceled, so I'm not sure what she means by that message. I remained very calm, but then I was really just like, you know when you're so upset that you just like go mute? That was
Well, yeah, because these girls are saving up money to go stay at these fucking places, you know what I mean, these Airbnbs, and then, you know, come to find out they're being canceled, and then the very like next fucking 5 minutes later they're relisted on the website. That would piss me off.
me because I'm like, how is this Airbnb host literally canceling 5 days before the show? Coachella weekend 1 is the next Friday, like this coming Friday, and today's Sunday. So again, a normal person, I started to freak out. So they started like around 9 a.m. Around 11:30, the host officially canceled our place. So we were like, okay, mind you, we booked this place back in September. So she had 7 months to let us know that it wasn't going to work out, or, you know, to communicate. And so then I sent her a message and I was like, this is just
7 months in advance. Oh, fuck my watermark. 7 months in advance, you guys. 7 freaking months in advance. And they canceled on her. I would be so fucking pissed. Oh, I would be pissed. I'm not even joking. And I would definitely leave a bad fucking review and call Airbnb. Oh, hell to the yes, I sure as fuck would. I would be a total Karen. Straight up, yes, I would.
very disappointing. I'm literally in shock. Like, what is going on? And she was like, I'm so sorry. Palm Desert, the city of Palm Desert sent out a letter saying that we're not able to book Airbnbs for that weekend. And then she tried to like make me feel better by saying like, don't worry, like other Coachella reservations were canceled too. Girl, I'm talking about our reservation, because now me and my friend are like looking for Airbnbs and everything is between $5,000 to like $10,000.
Coachella Airbnb owners are canceling pre-booked rentals to charge more to last-minute groups. This has happened to several of my friends who have booked places for thousands of dollars. This one, for example, $7,500, 3 months in advance for 4 nights. The owner canceled just last week, which is 2 weeks before the festival, by saying he sold the house. Then he relisted it for 2.5 times the price on Airbnb the next day.
People in the comments were so mad for these people and wrote, they do this and repost at a higher rate. File a complaint with Airbnb, leave a bad review. And one of the girls said, I just did because we see that she relisted for a higher price. I'm so upset. Other people said, yeah, my sister got canceled. She booked a long time ago. And people wonder why we don't like Airbnb hosts. She canceled it so she can relist it at 3 times the price. If a host canceled a home, then they shouldn't be allowed to rebook the place within 3 weeks of a cancellation date. People also noted that prices are just insane. Like we talked about this yesterday, prices around Coachella are just ridiculous. Around the festival time, someone said the Motel 6 is normally $60 a night, but $880 a night during Coachella, over 1,000% markup. Insane. Which
this is your reminder to not wait until the last week of Coachella to get an Airbnb. What do we got here? We got a trailer, 4 nights. What do we think? Couple hundo, $12K. $12K to stay at the
12K. There is no fucking way. That is fucking wrong. There's no way. Like, okay, and I understand going to Coachella. I like, people like to go. That's fine. You know what I mean? But to do this shit to people is ridiculous. You know what I mean? To cancel last minute, I would be fucking pissed. Look, CJ, I'm off to buy a camper. I know that's right, baby. Shoot. And we're renting it for $12K a night. Shit. $12,000. They're out of their fucking minds. $12,000.
Imagine paying that much for a trailer. Is Hank Hill gonna be filling up my propane? Holy! Hey, everybody relax. We got a pool. We can take a dip for $219.
actually in talk.
What? $219,000? Is that what the fuck he just said? Oh my God. Hold on. Chroma Chronicles, thank you. It's been killing me. I couldn't say good morning. That won't let me. They won't even let you talk. Chroma Chronicles, they won't even let you talk. That's why I turned on Twitch. So there's a Twitch over there for the ones that can't talk on YouTube right now who are in trouble or grounded. Our Twitch is on right now. Good morning, Chroma Chronicles. You're not over here alone. Good morning, baby. I'm sorry they won't even let you talk. They won't even let you talk. I can't believe that. They got you and they got Ick and Mel as well. I'm going to go over it here in a minute.
Talking about all of this did happen to me once. Now that I'm thinking.
Now, this looks super fun. Don't get me wrong. They got the Ferris wheel over here. They got the stage to the left. You know what I mean? Like, there's people walking around. There's celebrities here, streamers here, influencers here. Coachella has changed a lot in the past decade. I'd never go again. Why, Stacy? You don't like it now? So many people trashed those campers during Coachella too. Oh yeah, they did. It was really bad. It's really bad. Hey, little minx. Good morning, Cambry. None of this kind of stuff appeals to me anymore. I loved it when I was younger, but now I'm all about comfort and low crowds. I know, right? Listen, that's when you know you're getting older. That's when you know you're getting older. You're not going to put up with the bullshit. You're not willing to put up with the bullshit. Who would pay that much? Me. I don't know, baby. Listen, I have no idea. Sure as hell not me. Shit, I wish the fuck I would ever pay $12,000 to stay the night in the damn camper. Shit, somebody better smack me backwards. What is happening?
About it, I tried to book an Airbnb for Coachella, and this was years ago, but it was so in advance that they hadn't even raised prices for Coachella. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting a deal. Nope. Because when I booked it, then they realized what weekend it was, and they were like, actually, that's not right. Canceled the listing and then changed the prices and obviously raised them. At that point, I was like, okay, well, let me just look around and see what other options there are. But it is just truly criminal to be doing that to somebody last minute. But speaking of last minute cancellations, some influencers have been having some very disappointing emails sent to them, as some people were getting last minute uninvited to Coachella. And it's several people I've seen post about this, which is crazy to do so close to the festival. One lifestyle influencer, Kelsey, posted, "Guess who has 2 thumbs and got uninvited to Coachella?" And she captioned it, "2027 will be my year." And she later shared the story of what exactly went down.
Nothing makes you feel like a big fat loser than being uninvited to the influencer Olympics that is Coachella. I thought it was an influencer myth, but turns out it's very real. A few months ago, I got invited to Coachella. Now, when you get invited to something like this or any brand trip, you have to confirm that you want to go, and then the brand will then confirm dates and flights and hotels and stuff like that. And then you confirm that, then you sign a contract, and then everything goes from there. Confirmed that I wanted to go. We're in the process of confirming flights and hotels. It took about a week for them to respond to my manager, who was like, "Yes, this flight works, this hotel works, blah, blah, blah." I followed up a few times because obviously it's time sensitive and hotels book up around Coachella and flights get way more expensive. So it's advantageous for both parties to kind of say what they want to do very quickly. And that's when the email came through saying, "Hey, actually, we can't invite Kelsey anymore. We're at capacity, so we're gonna have to rescind her invite." This is not a bat signal to be like, "Please, brands, invite me to Coachella." I have made my peace with it. I'm actually taking myself on vacation instead. Not be the biggest influencer, but it happens, and it's not a good feeling. We will live through this, okay? And we can laugh about it now. Now it's like funny. Now it's funny because I thought it was a myth.
I really love Kelsey's content, so when she said that she was uninvited, I was like, no. People demanded to know the brand. They were so upset for her. They said, "As someone who works in influencer marketing for brands, this is bad. You do not uninvite people. You make it work and never let anyone know otherwise. Go ahead, queen. Tell us which brands we aren't buying from anymore." Why do brands uninvite to events? So unprofessional. As someone who also works in the influencer marketing world, that is just so unprofessional of them. I'm so sorry. Why is this happening to so many people? Honestly, that is wildly unprofessional of that brand. Someone else said, "I hate when brands over-invite," and she said, "Right? It's like, why did you include me in your problems?" Now, this also happened to several other influencers as
Now, if you guys got an invite that said, "Hey, come to Coachella," like as an influencer, would you guys, okay, first of all, would you go? Second of all, if you say yes, you would go, what would you do if they were like, "Okay, you already paid for your hotel, you paid for your Airbnb or whatever, your flight, your tickets, your new outfits, get your nails done, your hair done, of course, because you want to look nice, your new clothes and whatever." And then they're like, "Okay, sorry, you're uninvited." I would be like, "Are you serious?" Okay, I feel like BJ the loser. What are you doing, Cap?
Dude, I don't understand why this Coachella thing is Listen to this.
You just cut out on me, baby. You just cut out.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Now what?
Okay.
Hold on. You said
I can't.
You're back.
I can't move. Can you hear me now?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're
You
back.
can hear me
baby.
now? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So I don't know why this whole fucking thing is happening in the
Every year
Coachella Valley. I don't get it, because every year it's well known this fucking festival has existed since the beginning of fucking time. Well, not really, but for a long ass time, okay? And all the fucking local residents know it's fucking coming and know they can cash out. So why are they booking at regular prices during Coachella fucking time? And then canceling? That's so weird. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but they're doing it for money. I mean, they're obviously doing it for money.
Well,
they're booking them.
well,
They have them there, but if somebody doesn't buy them, or they're not going to get a bunch of money, or whatever, not be able to rebook them, then obviously they can just let those people who are already there. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Well, I get it, but I'm saying, you would think that they'd be like, "Oh, Coachella is happening that week, and that's why it's $700 more or whatever." Ahead of time, you think that would you think that would be like a thing, like, "Hey, we're charging more this week because of Coachella, take it or leave it, bitch." But $10K, $800 for fucking Motel 6, bitch, get the fuck out of here. out of here with that shit. That's wild.
Coachella is already a terrible mess. What's up, girl? How are you?
It is a fucking dirty ass mess. Yes, you're correct.
Angelica's up
Hello,
here.
darling.
How are you, baby?
I'm canny. I'd say being an Englishwoman, right, and a Northern Englishwoman is at that. I am tight as a fish's arse with money. There is no way on God's green earth I would pay 12 fucking grand for a room to stay in for 4 nights.
In a camper, though. In a camper. Did you see that? In a stinking camper.
Me and I call her my daughter, but she's not. Me and my daughter paid 4 grand for me, her, and the 2 kids to go for a week on a cruise ship, and it was beautiful. Now I'd do that again, no problem. But to stay in a camper,
a cruise ship covers your food. You know what I mean?
Nights,
like
4 nights, $12,000, 4 freaking nights. What?
And these trust fund babies are paying it too.
Oh,
these rich ass trust fund babies.
Girl,
it's fucking crazy, dude.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but have you heard of Glastonbury?
Heard of what?
Glastonbury Festival.
No, I have not. But I'm sure.
Now, Glastonbury Festival, right? They do like loads of things all over on this one site. There's loads of fields, right? And they have the main stage, and people like Beyonce's been on there, right?
Oh, cool!
They televise it all, but they have big bands. There's been all sorts of, like Brit bands and American ones as well. Literally, and it's the big thing. And yes, there are like sort of, you can rent sort of flashy tents, where they've got like a bed inside. But most of them literally pitch a tent on the ground and wear your wellies all weekend, because
I would do that.
It's England. It's England. It's bound to be pissing down the rain.
I mean, I would do that.
Literally, for me, the whole point in going to a festival is to camp there and just enjoy being in the festival, because you're going around all the stages, and there's all these little shops, and you can go into have like bars set up where you can go in and sort of just stand there and drink and have a chat with people. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But for me, Americans are wild with money. You really are wild with money. Like when you'll say like, oh, I pay this much for rent a month, and I'm like, there's no fucking way I'd pay that amount of money for rent.
Oh, hellfire. We can blow you back with some of the stuff that influencers pay for, and now they're paying for it. There's a lot of influencers who are fucking broke, who have actually went and bought, blew their money. They had thousands and hundreds, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 in the fucking bank, and they are broke, nothing to show for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at you've heard of Shani and Rev. Look at them, right? He had 750 grand. Why the fuck didn't they just go and buy themselves a little place somewhere?
Because that's the thing. These, just like these younger kids, they're getting big amounts of money, and they have no
sense.
Yeah, well, they have no sense, but they have no financial fucking guidance. Like, they have no, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have nobody to show them what to do with all that money.
Yeah.
See, for me, it's you'll watch something.
They don't pay attention to that kind of shit because they're kids, they're young, they don't give 2 fucks. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
They'll never, you know what I mean? Like, you don't see that kind of money.
Yeah. I mean, for me, you'll hear an American say, oh, I paid like $1,500 for a certain thing, and I'm thinking, there's no fucking way I'd pay that for that. But then it's different over here. I live in a 1-bedroom flat, right? My flat, it's not amazing, but I've decorated the way I want, and I pay £405 a month for this flat.
Girl, you don't even know the struggle is real. in California, like specifically, like I'm in Los Angeles right now, and I've been my whole life, but you cannot find a bachelor apartment, which is like a 1-room apartment in Los Angeles in a high crime area, even like for under $1,000 anymore. Like you're gonna be paying like in the upper, like probably $1,200 for a bachelor, 13 maybe. And then like if you want, when we come to getting 1 or 2 bedrooms in an apartment, gets into the 2,000s. And if you're renting a fucking house, forget about it. you're gonna be practically paying a mortgage, so you might as well buy a house. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking crazy.
We have.
I don't think I'd be able to live here if I didn't rent from my mother. You know what I mean? Like it's wild.
It's like I say, I only pay $405 a month on the rent, and it's a 1-bedroom. But it's we have things called councils, so it's like sort of government run. You would rent it from them, and then you have like things like housing associations where they buy up like sort of big amounts of like flats and houses, and then they can sort of keep the rent low on them. You know what I mean?
We have like rent control in some areas, but like for the most part, there'll be like a lot of places are getting bought up in Los Angeles that like investors will participate in, and you'll have like a housing management program run it. You won't ever speak to your real landlords plural, because they'll have a bunch of investors like in these high-rise apartments and shit like that. And it's so annoying, dude. Oh, I hate it.
But I mean, going back to the Coachella thing, I don't blame the people who live there. I mean, that booking it up 7 months in advance and then turning around saying, "Oh, it's been cancelled." That's a dickhead move.
It's a big dickhead move. And listen, I kind of get wanting to fucking make it overpriced so you could save your own house, because people are losing houses left and right here. But the whole thing with canceling it is the part that pisses me off. You goddamn well know Coachella is coming every year, the same fucking season. So why are you playing with these people when they think they have a fucking reservation, established? And then you're going to be like, yeah, I can charge more money. You should have done that first.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand, like you say, being the owners of these properties, or, like what do you call it, a trailer? Was it a trailer you said, Queen?
Yeah, a trailer.
I can understand that, the people turn around and making, excuse me, sorry, I've just drank coffee. I can understand people wanting to make the most on that one sort of weekend or week, whatever it is. To me, that's all well and good. But if you're booking it months in advance and then they cancel on you and then put it back on for like twice the price, that's just wrong.
My friend made reservations for us to go out to Coachella like in the year 2000 or 2001. And I ended up not going because there was like an emergency in my family. But it was a little pricey, more pricier than the norm, but nothing in comparison, like to how it is now.
Yeah,
20-something years
I mean,
ago.
you'd be lucky if you paid over here for something like Glastonbury. You'd be lucky if you paid $200 a night. You'd be very lucky if you paid that.
And I hate to say this, if people are fucking paying it, like I'm it's a dickhead move, but I can kind of understand at the same time. Like I said, the part that bothers me the most is the playing with people and canceling and doing shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because all these, especially these influencers online, you've got to be the person to be there.
Coming out their ass, dude. They got, and if you put a price on it and someone pays it, it's kind of like, well, they paid it, and which is so fucked up. It really is at the end of the day. But I just don't understand the draw. I've been to a lot of different festivals and a lot of different concerts in my time, and I really wasn't like super excited to go to Coachella. It's a whole desert thing, and dirty as fuck.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really like. I would go for like one time for the experience. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to try everything once before you knock it. But it's not really something I really just genuinely don't think I would enjoy. Going. You know what I'm saying? Like here it is, Coachella already a mess.
Just started and
For me, I just think I'm too old for this shit.
Airbnb.
Yeah, some people are getting uninvited. The Airbnbs are closing and saying they're not doing this. And then they're recharging. There's other people who are getting booted when they get there.
B is canceling days before the festival. Yeah, it's bad. People are saying that their Airbnbs are getting canceled right before Coachella after booking them months in advance. It's looking like these Airbnb hosts are doing this to make more money.
It's found out that our Coachella Airbnb just canceled 2 days before our stay.
This one, for example, $7,500, 3 months in advance for 4 nights. The owner canceled just last week, which is 2 weeks before the festival, by saying he sold the house. Then he relisted it for 2.5 times the price on Airbnb the next day.
We just received the message that our Airbnb host canceled our new reservation because they want to raise the price per night to $1,600 from $500 a night.
Like, that's so effed up. How is that even?
From $500 a night to $1,600 a night. They're adding $1,000 a night.
What I can't understand is Coachella on the same is it the same time every year?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if it's the same time every year, why are these places letting them go for such a small amount just to cancel them to up the price? Yeah. They should just put that price on right at the start.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The whole Coachella Valley, there's a whole bunch of hype leading up to fucking Coachella. Everybody knows that it's coming. You know what I mean? There's no secrets there.
I mean,
it's every year.
Every year they do Coachella every year. You know what I mean? Like here's 2025. Here, let me flip this on. Here's 2025 right here. There's Coachella 2025. Here's another 2025. 2025. I'm sure if we keep going, there's probably 2024. What Coachella is really like, because no one's talking about it. This is, a up and close picture, you know what I mean, video, I'm guessing. She spent $200,000. This might be the most expensive Coachella trip ever. $200,000.
This influencer spent almost.
This influencer, are you kidding me? $200,000. That just makes me sick to my stomach to even hear that amount of money being spent on one trip.
This influencer spent almost $200,000 just to go to Coachella, and when I saw the breakdown for this, I was shook. Sophie Rain said that she wanted to go with the brand, but her content isn't brand friendly, so no one picked her. So she ended up paying for everything herself, and when I say everything, I mean everything. So she brought 12 people with her, including stylists, assistants, and her friends. She got artist passes with a table on the main stage that cost her about $67,000. Also booked a private jet there and back that cost about $37,000. Her Airbnb was supposed to be $29,000, but it got canceled 3 days before, and she ended up paying $89,000. Somehow, the cheapest part of this trip was her stylist and outfits that cost $5,000. When she added everything up, it came out to $193,000 for just 3 days in Coachella. Like, she just...
Now that's insanity right there. $50,000 they put extra. $50,000 extra for her hotel. They canceled her Airbnb, charged her an extra $50,000. Her Airbnb was supposed to be right there, $29,000. So $30,000. She ended up paying $90,000. So that's actually like $60,000, $70,000 difference.
You know all I can see.
I had to look it up.
Cents.
Right there, 50. So 83,000. So it's $53,000 more she had to pay because they canceled her Airbnb 3 days before and charged her $53,000 more than what she was going to pay. That's insane amounts of money. I cannot with that. That's fucking insanity to me.
I went and looked it up, Queen, because that one girl said that her Airbnb went from $500 to $1,600, and then other people are talking about like tens of thousands of dollars. So I'm like, my experience with Indio is like the Greyhound bus station, trailer parks, and stuff like that, right? So I looked it up if Indio's like had a lot of growth and a lot of big houses been built there, and I guess they have. So I'm assuming that the girl with the $1,600 price was on the other side of town, and then these like mini mansions, you know, are the ones that are charging the tens of thousands, I guess. I don't know. The gated communities, I guess, are fairly new there, but
well, yeah, I mean, they would do it. They're gonna do that for money. I mean, fuck, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit you. I would if I had a fucking house at $30,000 and you were paying. I could get your ass to pay $90,000. Hell yeah, I'm gonna charge you your ass $60,000 extra if you're gonna pay it. Sophie Rain, she makes that in one fucking picture, one video.
Bitch, that's what I'm talking about. Like, these people in California are trying to save their mortgage. They're trying to save their asses. I kind of feel it. Like, sorry about your luck, Trust One, baby.
There's gonna be a time where they're gonna put a kibosh on that. They're gonna say,
right.
No, you're not gonna be able to do that. They're gonna put a kibosh on that bullshit here real soon. Like, hey, Gen X, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, Queen? What's up, Pat?
Long time no talk.
Oh shit! Hey, what up? California in the building.
That's right. Cali in the house.
Oh shit!
This is kind of like my jam. So I'm like, okay, I gotta hop up on this one because
I knew it. What's up?
Yeah, because I mean, you live out that way, right?
I do.
Okay. So have you ever been, or what?
I have. I've been once, and I'm going this year. I just want to see Anima. I don't care about I'm taking my youngest for the first time, so she's like over the moon because Justin Bieber's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, you're.
Oh my!
Hey, wait, you're taking
She's
your youngest
freaking
one and
out.
going this year, bitch.
So what we end up doing is we take our fifth wheel and we go down to it's a town. It's about 20 minutes east of Coachella, and we camp. It's Indio, and then we drive in, and we paid for like preferred parking and stuff. It's so
Bitch,
we're not,
I was gonna be like, you fucking stand in Slab
the mess
City.
of it all. But last year, okay, so whatever. Yes, it is very hot out there. Yeah. This year it's going to be about in the 90s, but what it is the winds. I don't know if you guys have seen like the damage from Friday night. All of the easy ups and everything that got tore up. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. But the wind is horrid. It wrecked our easy up last year. It like just turned into pieces. So that's the crap of it. It's very, very sandy, very dusty. And then of course
like a desert windstorm, right?
And then all of the people. I live about, I'm not going to dox myself. I live about an hour and a half away from Coachella, but I'm near a thoroughfare, like a main highway, and they use our town to stop and get food and gas and everybody, like all the locals, we all hunker down every weekend. And you've got Coachella for 2 weekends, and then you have Stagecoach the third weekend.
Oh yeah.
So for 3 weeks, like my town, we all do our grocery shopping early. We get our fuel. We do everything we can, and then we stay home during the weekend.
All those fucking asshole out of towners coming through. Oh shit.
Uh oh. Did I just kill the panel? I don't hear anybody.
Do you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I don't think she hears us. Can you hear me?
I don't think she does. I can hear you.
Okay. Somebody type.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, she can't hear us.
Okay. Yeah, this StreamYard does this. You'll have to pop down, pop back up. Let me kick her and tell her. Gen X, come back up. StreamYard knocked your sound out. You're gonna have to pop back up so you can hear us.
I mean, I've just been looking up on Oh.
Cappy will pop back up, I'm sure. She probably thought it was her sound.
Probably.
Gen X, pop back up. Oh, there she is. Okay, I was going to say, your StreamYard cuts your sound, baby. It cuts sometimes everybody's sound. It just depends.
Oh, okay.
So if you start talking and you can't hear us and you see Coconut in the chat, that means you can't hear us. We can't hear you.
Oh, that's great to know. Okay, thanks, guys.
Yeah, they were telling you Gen X Coconut, but see, Gen X she's a triple OG. She's been here since I started my channel. So Gen X has been around for a really, really long time. She just, does her thing and then pops back in when she can.
Yeah,
they all can hear you, but we couldn't up here on the panel. You couldn't hear us and we couldn't hear you.
I was like, what did I do? I
Well, we
killed
could.
it.
I mean, I could hear you, but I don't think Cappy could. She jumped down. She's popping back up. But anyways, it just StreamYard does this bullshit sometimes. So it is what it is.
Damn, I just re-upped StreamYard and it's like the price of a car now. It's
Oh my,
ridiculous.
isn't it, girl? I'm so fucking. I cannot stand it. But you know what though? Listen here.
What's that?
You know our community's always been fucking amazing at doing memberships and stuff like that.
Yes.
They do it over here all the time. It's. So I'm good with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I pay that. They handle the chat over here, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Teamwork
You've always
makes
had the
the dream work.
best. The best,
fucking
baby.
prayer circle now, mom. Now.
Garuda prayer circle.
Right
Yes.
fucking now. Get your
Yes.
ass over
I
here
mean,
now.
I've been knocking about Queen's channel for about 3 years, and
Yeah, you did for a long time too.
Nice.
yeah, about 3 years, and I'm always getting somebody, buying me a membership. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
'Cause
Girl,
I think there was one point I went about 8 or 9 months without not having a membership.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time I got a message through to say, "Oh, it had dropped," somebody'd already voted a new one. So they're good for. Our audience are good for that. That can he bless them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, man, it's the community over here is pretty amazing.
Yeah, they always have been. So yeah, so isn't it the Coachella stuff? Isn't that wild? It's crazy like this every
The
year.
fucking amount of money they pay is crazy to me. I can't believe that. She said $200,000 for a 3-day trip.
Yeah.
I mean, them charging 50 grand for the, where the fuck do you get the money? I know a lot of my influencers and stuff like that, but like I say, I'm a northerner, right? I come from Newcastle, which is like right up in England. And I don't know, like I say, I don't know whether it's just me being tight as a fish's arse with the money, but there's no way I'd pay any kind of amount like that.
Right.
Yeah, but a lot of these kids, well, a lot of these, you live there, so that takes care of the money for you, like like as far as like a plane ticket, it takes care of like staying for an Airbnb because you have your own house. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to worry about paying or finding somewhere to stay or a hotel or anything like that, or a flight there and back, or you know what I mean? Like you have your so that helps with cost for her to go. However, with some of these kids, like they're paying out the ass to go for a fucking 1 or 2 day experience, and it turns out to be shit. It's
right.
It's
but I'm excited for you to take your little one. You know what I'm saying, or your youngest or whatever.
Yeah, she's
pretty excited for that because I know you.
Yeah. She's super. I'm warning her. I keep warning her because my eldest has been going for years.
Okay, now they're saying, okay, wait, you're going to the Justin Bieber show?
I'm only going for Anima. I don't care about like any of the others.
So they're saying basically the stages. They said that the stages are set up to where they have Justin Bieber playing at like 8:00, and then they have the other show playing at 9:00, and the stages are like a half an hour from each other. So it's like an hour in between, but with all the crowds, the food, the drinks.
Yeah.
They said it's a hell of a time trying to get from one stage to the other.
Right.
Yeah, and then they have all these like side booths, and you can go in and like do up your outfit. You get accessories. Coca-Cola usually has like a cooling station. You go in and it's all free Coke memorabilia, and you can go in and have your hair braided and colored, and tinsel and lots of hippy dippy stuff. Lots of
that's the kind of things they do at Glastonbury as well.
Now, see, I would have fun with that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Right. Me too.
Honestly.
So that's my jam. And people.
Have you ever been to Stagecoach?
I'm going.
Chicks?
That's the one. Yeah, I've been to see. Do you remember when Stagecoach used to be 2 weeks? They cut it to 1 week. Yeah, they only have a 1 week now. They only do a 1 week a year now.
Was that like coming back from lockdown? Like everything changed after that. Like kind of, I feel
it's actually
with gatherings of people.
You know what? That's probably when. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I love me some Stagecoach.
I've never been to Stagecoach either.
I've never been.
It's such a.
I want to do. I would like to do that. That'd be fun.
Oh, Stagecoach is such a different vibe. like everybody, and you
No,
know,
me and my saints.
I'm not really, I'm not a like super people person, but everybody's just like so happy, and they're not like. I mean, you do get
Well,
the
you have
younger
space
crowd.
though too, right? Like you're not on top of each other there. You have
Correct.
space to,
Yeah.
kind of breathe a little
You're
bit.
outside.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can actually like our fifth wheel, we can camp there instead of camping, 20
We'll take
minutes away.
lots of pictures and come back and show us at least.
Yeah, for sure I will.
Yeah.
For sure. And now, so I caught the part about somebody charging what, 120K for a trailer. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn it.
12,000 for 4 days.
Or 12,000, yeah.
4 days, and then it was like 220,000 for 4 days at a hotel room.
I was like, I could have used, instead of using mine, I could have just driven back and forth.
Motel 6 in Indio, $800. You know that straight up on the wrong side of the tracks. Let's be real. Okay.
I know. Oh, it's so
$800.
Yeah, $800. That's insanity to me.
Yeah. Holy God. So I work near there. I'm not going to dox myself, but I work all in that whole desert area. We'll just put that.
Now here's all these shops. Look at that. That looks like it's fucking a blast to me.
Yes. See? Uh-huh.
Now that looks beautiful. That looks fun.
That photo is so touched up, dude. You don't even know.
Man, I would have a fucking blast. I'm not even gonna bullshit. I would have a goddamn blast here.
I'm looking for like the cloud of sand blowing through the air. My car is so good.
Right, Gypsy. At 12K, I'll buy you the trailer. Shit, you could buy it.
It's like
and then
grass.
A free one, man.
Grass, bitch, where? Grass, bitch, where? Never.
But I mean, you're saying that's in a desert. I can only go back to, I know I keep mentioning it, but I can only sort of my reference to that kind of thing is Glastonbury, right? And you're saying grass bitch where it's the same as in Glastonbury. They put all these pictures up and it looks amazing. Yeah. But when you see everybody's pictures from it, everybody's
doesn't look like
up
that.
To the eyeballs in fucking mud with wellies on. You know what I mean? It's absolutely pissing it down.
Like fucking Burning Man, dude. Like you see this really cool carnival, bro, and then you see people knee deep in fucking water and dirt mud piles and fucking all this crazy shit. Like festivals are not for the faint of heart, babe.
No,
they just aren't.
How much does it cost for 2 people to go to Coachella here?
How much does it cost? 2 people to go to Coachella. Let's break it down. I'm going to start this off by saying that this is what I was comfortable with. Everyone's situation is absolutely going to be different. I kind of like to break this down into a few tiers. So the first tier is things you absolutely cannot live without. And one is going to be a ticket into the festival.
Right. So I can understand that paying to get in, you got to pay to get in. Cool. I see. But you know what? My dumb ass would be one that would have to pay for something kind of a memorabilia kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to have some kind of memorabilia of some sorts. But look back here, all these big ass fucking things. Are these the stages back here behind her, or are these just like little shopping things, like where they have stuff set up, like little? What is this back here behind her?
The kiosks and the pop-ups.
I was just gonna say, you took the word out of my mouth. Yeah, kiosks.
Okay,
that right there at its.
Gotcha. Because I'd be all up and looking through all that stuff and having to check it out. You know what I mean?
Its lowest is going to cost around $1,100, $550 per ticket. Next, you need somewhere to stay, and your cheapest options.
Now, see, that's the thing. You would only be paying the $550 per ticket, right?
I paid. What did I pay? I paid. So for her and I, plus parking.
And it's like a 4-day thing, or just a one-time thing, or how long?
Yeah, it's 2 weekends in a row.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 weekends in a row. We go Thursday through Sunday. It was for me. It was 2,400, but that's because I upgraded
both weekends. Yeah. I mean, shit. That's actually pretty fucking. I mean, not to say cheap, but that's pretty decent. Without having to pay room and board, you ain't got to pay flight. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that you don't have to, pay for. So it's, I mean, it really works out.
Yeah, and for me, I ended up paying like preferred parking and stuff because I just had my hip replaced back in February.
Yeah. So yeah, I would do that.
So I'm like, I need special treatment, please.
Right.
Please. so they're gonna put me in the special section. So, but it'll make it a lot easier for me to get around. I mean, I'm up and moving around.
Walking around with that. I mean,
Yeah.
how you feeling okay now? Like
Yeah. I mean, I'm sore, but it is a lot of walking. It is
that's
massive.
The thing, it's a lot of fucking walking.
So I'm just gonna like pop a squat and people watch a lot of the time.
Right. Yeah. You just sit and chill. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, but they have a whole ADA area for like by the stages and stuff, and I've already got my pass for that, and I can take a companion if I want. And I told the kids, I was like, I'm fine. I'm stubborn, so I'm like, I'm fine. You go, just go have fun. I paid for it. Go have fun. Because it's a one-time thing for me to her for graduation this last year. So I'm like, just go.
Oh, girl, my oldest graduated early.
Oh my God, I'm choking to death. Did she really? Congratulations.
Yes, I was stoked. I haven't talked to you since for a while. You know what I mean about it? So
yeah,
I can tell you that. That's awesome, though. I'm glad you girls are getting ready to, you know what I mean, that you guys get it out. You have to take some pictures and let, you know what I mean, show us.
Yeah, for sure. I sure will. I'll
give
touch
us
base
the
afterwards.
inside scoop of it all.
Car camping, which comes out to about $180 total. I mean, come on,
camping,
that comes
not
out
bad.
to
I mean, $180 to camp. That's a hell of a lot better than $12,000 for 4 nights. Fuck.
Right.
$5 a night. You can't beat that. And then lastly,
so you have to bring your own tent, your own stuff, and all your own blankets and all your own bullshit. Of course, you know what I mean? So you would have to purchase that and either travel with it, bring it out, or, I mean, I guess if you're going to camp in a tent, with a tent, you're going to have to drive out there instead of flying out there.
Yes.
Or buy everything while you're out there and leave it. I mean, but that's not, but I'm sure people fucking do that, you know?
Yeah.
You are going to need a way to get there. Now, for some people, this might mean airplane. Fortunately for us, it's just driving there. And I would roughly estimate that we spend anywhere between $30 and $40 on gas to get down to Indio, California. So far, our estimate for tier 1, things that are absolutely non-negotiables, comes out to $1,320 for 2 people. Now, this next tier is really going to vary by situation. It's going to depend a lot on things you already own. So these are still things that you absolutely need, especially if car camping, but might not mean that you have to necessarily buy them because you might already have it. So for the category of supplies, I'm going to count everything you see in this video here. It's things from Amazon, Walmart, Target, Trader Joe's, CVS, also including our food that we brought. That totaled out to $842. Next in this tier would also be in festival purchases. So this is anything from alcohol to food to even buying merch. And in this category, I'm counting things we bought at the grocery store during the weekend. So this category comes out to $544. And that's because Coachella is really like vacation to us. So you know what? Buy that Dubai ice cream bar. So now with tier 1 of necessities and tier 2 of varies by situation, total so far is $2,706 for 2 people. Which now leads us to tier 3, which are things that you absolutely do not have to do at all, but people choose to anyways. And you've guessed it, that means clothes. Coachella is obviously known as a very high fashion forward type music festival, but it is by no means necessary. Now, don't get me wrong. I love using this time to really push my boundary of fashion. I usually do not get this wild and crazy on the normal, but this is kind of like the time to wear the thing I've always wanted to wear. So it is 100% not required, but definitely something really fun to do. So for us, the amount we spent in the clothes category was $595. And then the last category within this would be nails. We don't get our nails done very often, but we did splurge for this and we each got $100 nails, so $200 total. So putting together those 3 categories of necessities, varies by situation, and absolutely optional, our total comes out to $3,500 total or $1,750 per person. How much does it cost for 2?
Well, I mean, really, it's depending on your situation, what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because the low end is in the thousands.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Right?
low end is like 5,000. You know what I mean? Like you're looking at least $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
See, for me, I would rather spend the money and go abroad. I mean, you get sun all the time. We get like 3 days of sun here if we're lucky in the fucking summer. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'd rather spend the money, go abroad and have a week or 2 weeks full of sunshine for that. lying by the pool with drinks and cocktails and shit like that.
Yeah, the desert sunshine is a little different. I'm gonna tell you that.
Is. Yeah.
Little different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here it's just you just sweat a lot, and
like 90 degrees for Indio this time of year is not bad. It gets up in the hundreds like easy.
Yeah, there was a day last summer when I was leaving work around 4. It was 123 when I was leaving.
Oh, when the heat waves were happening. Oh my God, bitch! I was dying during the heat wave.
Yeah, it was bad.
What's that in Celsius? Because I mean, if we get 18 to 22 Celsius, yeah, I am sweating my tits off.
Quick, somebody Google.
Someone's got to Google that shit. I don't know.
Google. It'll get me off.
Do you know what I mean? And I have a lot of American friends on my Facebook, and they'll say to me, "That's not hot," and I'll say, "To me, it is." Do you know what I mean? We've
I can tell you, I promise 123 is hot.
Yeah, I bet you it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could survive in America, to be honest.
Yeah, here, this is where it says, this is a disaster. It's always
yeah. Because from whatever I've seen, if you get cold weather, it's like really
general emissions almost 4,000.
Then if you get hot weather, it's really hot. Where I'd just rather have the mild in the middle, you know what I mean?
Okay, 18 degrees Celsius is 64 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's going to have to go up quite a bit.
Yeah, honestly, but then again, I'm soft as shit. Like, I live
You said 90
sort
is
of.
good?
Yes.
90 is not
90
bad.
is not bad.
No, it's not.
Not for you, but for me, it would.
Yeah,
For me, it would be great.
72,
Oh, girl.
74-ish.
I'm cold
Girl.
at 72.
Listen, I live in the coastal desert. 90 would kill me. But what I'm saying is for that area, it's not that bad.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got to have it a little cooler than that.
Yeah. That's why they have
I'm
cooling
looking at, like,
stations, though.
72-degree weather here, 72, 74, somewhere in there. Somewhere like that.
Oh, bitch,
It's
you know
either
me. I'm
gets hot-
crying when it's 75. I'm like, I'm dying. It's hot. And then when it's below 60, I'm freezing cold. Like, I can't ever be happy with the weather, girl.
I have a set temp, 74. 74 in the summer, 74 in the winter.
Right.
Like that's my temp right there.
I like it. I like it a cool 70. If I have access to an AC though, I'm turning that thing on 60 degrees and putting the fucking coat on, dude.
I would die.
I'm premenopausal. I'm hot all the time now, girl. Oh my God, I can't even.
All the time.
See, like with me, when it's hot in England, I am sweating hot. But we went to the Canary Islands a while ago, and the heat there was beautiful, and I could lie in it all day, but not here.
This guy's gonna have a fucking stroke. Look at him. The vein in his forehead's gonna pop out.
It's like a smart dog.
Look, he is fucking sweating bullets over this $12,000
shit.
He said no.
$4.
Imagine paying that much for a trailer.
People
Jeez.
are spending over
Fucking dead, dude.
$200,000 for just 3 days at Coachella. Meanwhile, others are saying they can't even afford their rent this month. And
Look at
somehow,
those tits. Look at
both
that.
of those people are at the same festival.
That was my
This
easy
year,
up
people were
last year.
being charged $1,300 to sleep in a laundry room. Tickets were jumping to nearly $10,000.
This Coachella might go down in the history books as the most popular and expensive Coachella, even more than Baychella. Yesterday, when I thought my ticket got canceled and then StubHub fixed it, I was looking at the official AXS resale website, and a GA pass was $1,700, and I thought that was a lot for GA. 24 hours later, and it's gone up to $6,000. I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow, the day before the festival, the ticket goes up to $10,000 for GA.
And some fans didn't even realize they got scammed until they were turned away at the gate. And the craziest part, a lot of people think this entire situation was triggered by one person.
Now, obviously, one of the biggest reasons this is so popular is because Justin Bieber famously hates touring. He doesn't do a ton of concerts anymore, and this might be one of those few times we actually get to see him live before he retires. So I'm so excited for this. But also, Coachella did something they don't ever do. Every single year, Coachella will book at least 1 or 2 legacy acts for the headliner, which appeal to like a Gen X older millennial audience. Think like Green Day last year. But this is the first year that Coachella's headliners are fully appealing to younger millennial and Gen Z.
And it didn't just happen in one way. It was everything at once. People who had booked their stays months in advance suddenly got canceled on just days before the festival, only to see the exact same homes relisted for 2 or 3 times the original price. Others thought they found last-minute tickets online, sent the money, and then the seller just disappeared.
So we went up to the guy that works the gate over there and asked him if he can help us. And we're like, we bought it from the Coachella website. He says you can still get scammed if you buy from the Coachella website. Yeah, that's what the other guy. Okay, that's fine. So you've been waiting here for an hour. You've been waiting an hour. 2 hours.
Wait, how do you get scammed if you still go to the Coachella website?
I don't know, but now I'm like,
yeah, where the
I'm gonna be calling my eldest like girlfriend. She's gone probably the last, other than 2020. She's been going for, I think this is her 6th or 7th time. So I'm gonna be questioning her.
Well, yeah, she probably knows what to do. I mean, these girls sound like they're fucking drunk as hell too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She sounds like she's kind of lit. But I mean, who really knows though? They could have really got scammed. I mean, listen.
So you've been waiting here for an hour. You've been waiting an hour. 2 hours. You got fucked with too.
Even influencers who attend every year started saying this was the most chaotic Coachella they had ever experienced, with trips falling apart, tickets getting pulled, and plans changing overnight.
My company is running Coachella campaign, which means we booked houses for multiple people. That's why I'm here right now. Day 1 outfit, yeah, whatever. But one group of influencers, it's 5 girls, 3 of them get to the house. And then they found out from the landscapers and the owners that they never actually rent out the house. It turns out some random mucker just took a listing near Indio, put it on Airbnb site, got it approved, and got the money for it. Literally everything is booked out. Motel 6s are $2,000, and the closest option we can get is a 4-night stay at a house across from festival grounds that is $20,000 for those 4 nights. But I try to book it, and they deny me. Airbnb says, we think you're going to throw a party. I got a customer support. They say there's nothing we can do. Next, we booked the only hotel that's open.
So they say $20,000 and he says, here, take my fucking card, and tries to book it. And they say, no, because we think you're going to have a party. No.
Wow.
And so now that's exactly what he just said. So now they're getting ready to go to another fucking hotel to go stay somewhere else, which is across the way. Because check this out. Did you just hear what happened? What he said before that?
Mm-hmm.
I would be fucking pissed. Somebody did a scam, ran a scam, put the hotel or the Airbnb on the Airbnb website, got it approved.
Wasn't even their house.
Yeah, got the money for it and took the fuck off.
Yep.
There's some
and then he tried to
wrong
get that one house for $20K. He says, okay, I want it. They won't even sell it to him because they think he's going to have a party.
Which is $13,000 for 4 nights, but we're out of options. So I book it, car goes through, but guess what? Oh, they just sold out last minute as well.
And for some people, the worst part came after they finally arrived, standing at the entrance, ready to go in, only to find out their tickets had already been used. At that point, it didn't feel like a music festival anymore. It felt like survival.
I got scammed. We got our tickets on resale, and we tried to enter the festival today, and they did not work. Went to the box office, and there was nothing they could do, and they cut our wristbands off. Currently on my way to the off-site will call to see if I can find someone selling a ticket for an affordable price.
So a lot of people online have been pointing to one major reason why this year spiraled so badly. And it all comes back to Justin Bieber. For context, Bieber hasn't really been performing much over the past few years, especially after dealing with serious health issues that forced him to step back from touring. So naturally, the idea of him returning to a massive stage like Coachella created a level of hype we haven't seen in a long time. There were even rumors circulating that he might debut brand new music.
I'm Kylie, and I'm excited to see Justin.
Hey, I'm Harry, and I'm really excited to see Justin Bieber.
And when tickets finally dropped, they didn't just sell out, they sold out in record time, with reports saying everything was gone in under an hour. That kind of demand doesn't just affect ticket prices, it starts to impact everything around the event. Suddenly, hundreds of thousands of people are all trying to be in the same place at the same time, all competing for the same limited resources. And almost immediately, the first thing to spiral out of control was housing.
If you were planning on going to Coachella this weekend, but you just don't have a place to stay, don't worry, there's a few more options available. For $43,000, you can stay at this condo in Palm Springs.
Oh my fucking God. $43,000, bitch. I'm over here having a fucking stroke at these prices.
Jesus. Holy crap.
Jesus, my
Holy
God,
crap.
$43,000, and this is like a fucking hotel you would pay what $200 for on an
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
God.
Another option for $35,000. It's spacious,
In
it's
Indio.
colorful, it's got a great vibe to it. Look at that walk-in tub. That tub can fit at least 3 people. Now, there is one hotel that is in budget,
Tub
and
would
it is
have to
called
be
the Al
fucking
Hadi
gold for
Christian
me to pay
Resort.
that price.
Now, this hotel is only $585 for 3 nights, which is a bit suspicious. I'm pretty sure this is a cult, but if you can, manage to survive this, if you can get past the weird art in the bedrooms, cultage, the cultness of this, middle of the forest, this is a good deal.
As demand surged, people started noticing some of the most absurd listings imaginable popping up online. One of the most talked about examples was a host renting out a laundry room for over $1,300 for the weekend.
What?
What? A fucking laundry room?
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
What do we got here? We got a trailer, 4 nights. What do we think? Couple hundo, $12K. $12K to stay at the Imagine. Imagine paying that much for a trailer. We got a pool. We can take a dip for $219K. Beats that's a fucking Lamborghini. That's more than Bieber's getting paid. See, I think we're going back to the tent option because listen, tent's not included, but these guys are.
But what really upset people wasn't just the prices, it was how many bookings were getting canceled at the last minute. There have been multiple reports of attendees who booked their stays months in advance, thinking everything was secure, only to have their reservations suddenly canceled just days before the festival.
Coachella Airbnb owners are canceling pre-booked rentals to charge more to last-minute groups. This has happened to several of my friends who have booked places for thousands of dollars. This one, for example, $7,500, 3 months in advance for 4 nights. The owner canceled just last week, which is 2 weeks before the festival, by saying he sold the house. Then he relisted it for 2.5 times the price on Airbnb the next day. Same thing happened to another friend here with miraculously the same excuse for a completely different Airbnb that was again relisted after being canceled.
Originally, general admission tickets were priced around a few $100s, with VIP packages going higher. But once everything sold out, the resale market completely exploded.
This is general admissions almost $4,000, and if you want to add the shuttle, it's another $500, and VIP is $6,694. So if you want to rent a camper van for the weekend, it's $4,900.
People who had been going to Coachella for years were saying they had never seen anything like this before. Even influencers, who usually have easier access to tickets, started running into issues, with some claiming their passes were suddenly canceled or becoming unavailable at the last minute. At that point, it became clear this wasn't just expensive anymore, it was completely unpredictable. And if you thought paying those prices guaranteed you a spot, that's where things got even worse. Because alongside the rising demand, there was also a massive wave of ticket scams spreading across social media.
Just got scammed at Coachella. Someone reached out to me on Threads. I put it out into the universe. I said, hey, if I'm meant to go to Coachella, does anyone have an extra ticket? Someone reached out to me with an offer for a supposed VIP ticket
I bet they did.
and it was fake from the start. I'm in the car by 1 a.m. I'm heading to Coachella. All of a sudden, he stops answering my texts. I sleep in my car for 2.5 hours from about 4:30 to 7 a.m. And then he texts me back in the morning. Yo, big dog, everything's good. I was just like sleeping, like chill, like why'd you call me so many times? I was like, hey, it's all good. Like, can you just send me the ticket, over email like you said you were going to do? Goes missing again. I look up on Threads my situation. Turns out same guy, same account has scammed many other people.
People started noticing accounts on platforms like Instagram, Facebook groups, and even TikTok claiming they had extra or verified passes available. At first glance, everything looked real. Screenshots, receipts, even conversations that seemed legit. But in many cases, it was all fake. Some of these groups were reportedly run by scammers themselves, deleting negative comments and making everything appear trustworthy. Buyers would be rushed into sending money through apps that don't offer protection, thinking they were securing a last-minute deal. And then, the seller would disappear. No ticket, no response, no way to get their money back. One influencer in particular went viral after revealing that her Coachella weekend ended up costing nearly $200,000.
And I'm going to Coachella with the entire Bop House, the assistants and stylists, so I had to get 12 tickets. And it ended up being $67,980. You guys know me, so obviously I booked a private jet, and a round trip to Coachella Valley cost me $37,498. So we had to book another Airbnb, and that total was $83,375. The total cost for 3 days at Coachella is $192,845.86.
And when she broke it down, it started to make sense how it got that high, just not in a way most people could relate to. She booked a private jet to get there, secured multiple high-tier passes for her group, and
she's got money to fucking do that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We fucking
She's got money to
normal
burn by
people
the sound of
fucking
it.
don't. Like, a normal person does not have fucking money to do that kind of shit. That's not
No.
even in the realm of a normal person's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that shit's fucking crazy to me. I mean, yes, it's fun. I know Gen X is gonna take her little one and go, and you know what I mean. Like, that's cool, but to a normal person, that's an insane amount of fucking money. There's no way. Gen X, I hope you have a good time with your little one, baby. It was good to talk to you. Thank you for coming up.
Right, I'm going to jump down because I don't know if you heard it, but my dog keeps snorting at me because I think he wants to go
You
out.
better get to it then. You better get to it.
Can you see him?
Oh, look at the baby. Oh. He's like, bitch, don't look at me. I got to go out. Shit. I'm trying to go outside. My mom ain't trying to take me right now on the phone.
Right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, love. Have a good day. Give baby extra treats.
Okay, bye, darling.
Bye. Man, I'll tell you what. That's a hell of a fucking vacation. I'll tell you what. Something I can't beat. Nope, not for me. Not for me. Anyhow, so It and Mel, let's see, let's get into this because I didn't even have a chance to talk about this real quick. Let's see here. So It and Mel had his YouTube pulled down for a guideline strike. And he said, I got up to 1,000 people to support me on Rumble last night. That's pretty cool. Yes, that is pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. But yeah, he pretty much got hit with the same thing. But then check this out. Dang, sleepy butt. Over there snoring like that, big girl. Shoot. Snoring like your BJ and stuff. What is you doing, girl? So you guys know the other day when I was live, my stream went down, and it went down for community guidelines. So when it went down, I couldn't figure out what the hell happened. I was like, what the hell? I figured just, obviously that BJ was reporting like she does. So I just contributed it to BJ was reporting me, or 6 Downs was reporting me, or whatever. So I just took it as that, I'm like, yeah, great. I'm being fucking reported again. You know what I mean? Like they normally do. Well, come to find out, obviously it's a AI bot going. There's something going on because we all thought it was like reporting channels and our channels getting reported, but they're getting hit over and over again. So I was sure it was a YouTube thing, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking it's the AI bot again, which obviously needs to be fixed immediately. But so I got hit with it when I was showing Rakai with the paintball thing on Twitch. So that's what I was talking about when I got community guidelines. But when I went down, it said, this is actually what it said to me when my channel went down. This is what it said. Your content, the streaming world is changing. Nancy Guthrie Grift, victim vultures, scams, and lawsuits. Let's Talk was removed due to a violation of community guidelines. We realize you may not have known this was a violation, so you did not get a warning or a strike. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about it then. I'm not getting a warning or a strike, so it's no big deal then. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Still though, I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not sure. Lazy Wolf, that's a good question. I'm not sure. The thing is though, they're doing this, here's obviously some other people that are getting hit who, don't have anything to do with any kind of drama or reporting or anything like that. You know what I mean? So here's Goldie right here. Goldie Gamari it says Iranian jurist, doctor, ex-politician, whatever. I don't even know who this is, but somebody that was obviously sharing this. Why is this suddenly happening to so many people? I recently had a live stream taken down for supposedly holding a firearm when I don't even have a firearm. Fortunately, you were able to eventually fix your mistake after initially rejecting my appeal. Now I see Gigi Marie who also doesn't have a firearm, is getting her stream taken down for something she didn't do. Can you please fix your dysfunctional system so we can focus on making content instead of dealing with bogus bans? So obviously here's another one. This is exactly what it said to me when I got the same one. The same thing. And she appealed it and they said no. So this is what it says. What we found was your content that shows someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm. It's not allowed on YouTube channels in compliance with this. May temporarily lose their ability to live stream. Then it gives you the timestamp of exactly what it was, where it was, and where you can see what happened. And then if you appeal it, it pops right back, Says that we will not be putting this back on YouTube. We understand this may be frustrating, but we're committed to keeping YouTube a safe place. So, like Ikemel said, why is it only happening to a few of us? Why is this only happening to a couple of us then? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on here? So he was really upset, and I said, I don't blame you. You know what I mean? I don't blame you for being upset. I'm upset too. Like, this is crazy as hell. I don't understand how this can happen. So yeah, I mean, it's free the bee. So I told him, I was like, man, it's it's kind of the same thing. I said, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. It's got to be like it's got to be some kind of an AI bot because it's happening to so many people. So I would just be careful showing any kind of police videos or anything like that for right now, because I mean, you don't know what's going to be able to be okay. You know what I mean? It could be a police officer. It could be, I mean, obviously there's something going on. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Crazy. So BJ was on bullshit last night, huh? I guess Craig was talking a bunch of crap. I didn't even really watch the rest of it. Let's see here. What did she say? What did she have to say, man? It's old listening to her shit, doesn't it? Did you guys see Clavicular? He's doing interviews like left and right. He's doing here's another one that he just did. He is doing interviews left and right, man. They are just loving them so
with that group. How do you feel about being linked to that group of people?
Do I identify as an incel? I mean, how could you ask me that question as a follow-up after you asked me about my relationships to women? I mean, that's quite literally the worst sequence of questions I think I've ever heard.
Well, let me rephrase it then. Looksmaxing was obviously a term created by the incel community. How do you feel about being linked to that group?
I'm not linked to that group in any way. Looksmaxing is self-improvement, right? So it's about potentially even ascending out of that category. So that would be kind of one of the goals, is to disassociate from being an incel and overcome that. So that doesn't make sense.
You also maintain, or you've been seen with certain people who are from all parts of that world. I mean, just as an example, you've obviously shared company with Andrew Tate and other, dare I say, rather controversial figures. Why do you spend time with people like that?
Are you trying to, I see you want to make this political.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm just curious.
No, that's what you want to do.
This is what he does. They like people, like they'll do an interview with him and then he starts shit with them. He starts getting mad at him. He's like, all right, I see this is what you want to do. You want to make this political then? And he starts getting pissed off. He's like, okay, well, this essentially came from, incels. And he's like, that's not what this is. I mean, we're trying to ascend here. We're trying to ascend, okay? We're trying to ascend and look smacks. Shit, we're just trying to look smacks, guys. You know who I could see getting into this bullshit? Fucking David, you guys. Drink Maxon.
No.
You know you have
not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not.
You want to end
at
it
all doing that
and talk about.
I'm just curious. No, not at all. I don't care about your politics. I know you're not political. You've said that repeatedly. I'm just, when you get seen with those people, obviously people make assumptions. I'm wondering what the thought process and motivation for you is behind.
Interview. I guess you watched the Piers interview.
I did, yeah.
Too bad I didn't have time to look into, anything about potentially, who your wife cheated with, but don't try to go down that line of questioning.
Clav, I know you did not just fucking say that to him. Listen to what he just said to him. Are you serious? You know what? I am going to start covering this little shithead every day. But I'm going to have to cut. See, the thing is, what I'm going to have to do is record his live streams, go through them, and take things out that are not going to be able to be allowed on YouTube. Because this little this little boy right here is mouthy, and he thinks he is cock of the walk boy. Looksmaxing he's looksmaxing, you guys. He's gonna go mog on some people and looksmax. He said, just because your wife's cheating on you, don't go down that line. Don't go down that road with me. Oh no, you did not. They asked him last night. He said, "Well, what do you think about the name Braden?" He goes, "I don't resonate with that name anymore. That's not who I am anymore. I don't resonate with that person." Like, damn, he's like completely changed into somebody else. Like, he doesn't resonate with his normal name, Braden, anymore. He only associates with the name Clav or Clavicular. Because he's ascending that part of his life right now. You guys, we need to go over his interviews. They are fucking comedy gold. He's definitely an incel, in my opinion. He doesn't think he is, but in my opinion, he is. I mean, like, it's a matter of one person's opinion, you know what I mean? So.
Some motivation for you is behind.
Interview. I guess you watched the Piers interview.
I did, yeah.
Too bad I didn't have time to look into, anything about potentially who your wife cheated with, but don't try to go down that line of questioning with me, all right? Because I'm not doing any political.
I'm not married, Clive, but I was simply only asking because obviously you've been filming with these people.
So I could teach you about looksmaxing then. maybe you could switch that up. But thanks for the time. Appreciate the interview. All right.
He said I'm not married, so yeah, that's not gonna work with me. Boom, clavicular, you little dick. What a bitch, man. I can't believe that. He's big mad. He got up and left the interview. Witness protection with the 5 gifted. Hey, thank you, baby. I appreciate you showing love. Oh, yeah, he's definitely a fucking jerk. He thinks very highly of himself. Very, very highly of himself. Let's go see. Let me go pull this interview real fast. Because he really thinks he's hot shit. He is like really thinking that, you know, he is tough stuff. And then this kind of stuff, he does this kind of stuff right here.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Here he is. Looks
guys are lucky I'm practicing my cold approach today. What? Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's good clip.
Oh
That's
shit.
a clip.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
He's mog-maxing. His parents were trying to get him to, you know, cut the shit, like at least get some rest, get some sleep. You know what I mean? And yeah, he took Vicky on a date and then tried to act like she was setting him up. So she
Period, because he tried me, right? That's real, that's low. I don't know why he tried me like that. Yeah. Wait, hold on. But yeah, anyways. Yeah.
So he says on here, my apologies. Apologies for the misunderstanding. Don't let your handler lead you down the path of sin. Your flesh is holy. That's why I liked you in the first place. That's what she, yeah, this is what he used to look like. This is clavicular when he was younger. And I said this right here is why he is the way he is now, because he got made fun of when he was younger. People talked crap about him. They said he had acne. They said he was ugly. They talked shit to him. And with his autism, he started focusing on looksmaxing and making himself look better, trying to look better for for himself and for other people. But they used to make fun of him when he was younger. And that, I think, is why he acts the way he does. I mean, that's just my opinion, but he's very, very... What'd you say, baby? Hold on a minute. Queen Bee, you have the gifters. They allow us that can't to become members. I appreciate that so much. Oh, thank you, baby. You know what? We have a really good hive. We have a good community, baby. We really do. A lot of people here drop memberships when they can, and they drop them and gift them when they can. And a lot of people have been have gone months with gifted memberships. Yeah, Bella, he's become obsessed with himself, and that's exactly what this is. But you know what, though? Young women are also obsessed with him, which has made him rich. I mean, his fucking TikTok, is ridiculous. But you'll see. Look at this. Watch this video. So look how he was shaped when he was younger. Mind you, he's only 20 years old right now. He's only 20 years old right now. This is him when he was like 13 or 14. So like 5 or 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Look how fucking like young and you know what I'm saying? Like he looks like a young ass fucking teenage boy. You know what I mean? Like 13 to 15, maybe here. Maybe at the most 15. And there, started doing roids. Okay, right here. He starts doing steroids, okay? Notice how fucking much his body changes by doing this. Like, now I see why his parents are so concerned. Because not only does he do the steroids and the peptides, but he uses methamphetamines as well. He also uses other, different drugs. In my opinion, he uses it to cope with his everyday lifestyle. He also takes baclofen and another drug to feel like he's drunk because he will not drink because of the calories and stuff like that in the beer and in the alcohol. So he takes a bunch of pills, eats a bunch of pills, takes a bunch of steroids, shoots up a bunch of steroids and peptides. And, there's a lot of kids, the younger generation, there's a generation of younger men growing up right now, our kids, who are really getting into this looksmaxing. This has been blowing up. Like, there's always been looksmaxing, but right now it's at an all-time high. And there's a lot of boys. I mean, shit, it's starting to become an issue here with some of the younger boys using steroids and other drugs, because obviously with steroids, they have issues with getting it up. They have issues with, a lot of other things. It can create many issues, and there's a lot of, it's very dangerous. I mean, sitting here beating on your head, on your face with a fucking hammer, you know what I mean? Like that can be very dangerous. Like, now look at him. He started doing steroids. Now watch his body change. And it's almost like you watch his body change and you watch his mind change with it. So here he is young and like super little. Okay, here he goes right here starting to use steroids. Now watch his body change from this point on. Started Accutane and got his hair cut. Now look at him. He's, you know what I'm saying? So he's going through puberty already as it is, and then add on steroids with that. Yes, he absolutely admits to taking roids. Absolutely he does. Very proud of himself. He talks about it daily. That's part of his regimen. He talks about that daily. He's very proud of it. He's very open about it. He definitely he definitely believes in it. He's very, very active and he's for sure. Here. It gave me jaw, started focusing on my face. Now see, notice his face is going to start changing too with what he does. He has like a little hammer that he hits on his face, like in a certain spot for, hours of the day to change the structure of his bones in his face. Mog Adelt, mastering for puberty maxing. So he's not only is he going through puberty, but he's also taking steroids. So you put that combination together and oh my motherfucking God, look out. Started browsing PSL. See him with the hammer? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of bad. Yeah, I believe bad bullying definitely did this. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. And then look at him now. He looks like a whole different kid, doesn't he? Yeah, looks like a completely different kid from right here to say here. Completely different, huh? To here to here. So to this right here, this is puberty maxing and looks maxing mixed together. Oh, sorry, steroid, puberty, and looks maxing mixed together in one package. And then you have this. Yeah, it's definitely ultra disturbing. It really is. But he said, I don't know what I was doing here. Well, he was obviously trying to, you know, look like the guy off of what's that gosh dang movie with the vampire? The vampires, y'all know what I'm talking about. PDO for Hunter Eyes. So now he's trying to work on his eyes, so he's got the squint. And it worked. He got the squint. Oh, yeah, Twilight. Yes, Jacob from Twilight. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to do the Jacob from Twilight. That's what that's what he was trying to do. Did you notice it? He was trying to do the Jacob from Twilight. Let me put it back on. And then he tried to move his eyes like that, and it worked. So I don't know what I was doing here. You were trying to do the Jacob from Twilight there. That's what you were doing, Clav. And it worked. It really didn't work, but he thinks it did, so okay. Now, see, notice this thing in the right. You see how his jaw sticks out in the right over here? Like there's like a little bump right there. Holy shit, he gets obsessed with that fucking lump. Look. Fat dissolving. So now he starts putting peptides in his face. Like this is exactly what he's doing. And he's, you know, potentially showing thousands of other younger kids that, you know, that this Botox and these peptides and things like this, you know, is something he chooses to use every day. More lean maxing. Oh, he's really mogging now. He's fucking mogging the jesters. Mog maxing. He's gonna mog the jesters. He's gonna mog some jesters. Fucking looksmaxing. Fucking losers. I cannot. Uh-oh, so now he thinks he's fixed. Stop the madness. Because what are you even doing? Why, Brayden? Put your shirt down now. Yeah, there it is right there. Now look what he done did. This right here is why young-ass teenage boys who are going through puberty, who have acne all over their face, who have their fucking voices all cracking and, you know, sound like a goddamn girl half the time, which is normal. That is normal. Have been watching this and they believe that they should now, you know, do the same thing. Which obviously, you know, do your own research, form your own opinions. Let me put the disclaimer on here. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. The content shared, including TikTok clips and commentary, is based on publicly available information and personal opinion. It is not financial, legal, or professional advice. nor is it medical advice. Viewers should always do their own research and verify details independently. All TikTok and social media clips shown belong to their original creators and are used under fair use for commentary, reaction, and discussion. Thank you. You have been disclaimed. So he's been Mogmaxing, and the issue here now is he's got thousands, actually millions of followers, and a lot of them are younger, kids who are growing up and thinking that this is the right thing to do and the right way to go. And that's not cool. That right there is not freaking cool, man. Let me find his tiki-taki. Yeah, so here's his tiki-taki right here. This right here is the TikTok. So as you can see, this is why the girls love following him. He's got 868,000 followers. I mean, look, this right here here's his Ascension. This is oh, he thinks he's just hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't get no better than that. Clav maxing, it's cope. Clav maxing, because this is what you could look like right here. Clav maxing. So this is how he started out younger. So now he's showing the boys how to clav max here, how to. You ascended a follower. Oh, look right here now. This right here. Here he goes. He's going to show you. Here's one of the younger kids right here following in his footsteps. You ascended a follower. You showed a younger kid how to do this to himself.
Wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby. Tell me how you hate me. Hate me. Still trying to replace me. Chase me. Wish you never dated me. Lies, tell me lies, baby.
I'm sorry, but that's not. No, you better cut it out right now, Clav. I don't want to be rude, but anyways, he really thinks he's hot shit, and he actually gets really rude with a lot of the. He really gets fucking rude with a lot of the people who interview him. He thinks he's hot shit, and he's really just really rude and condescending. But yeah, this right here is why he makes so much money. This right here. You have a bunch of young girls who want to hang out with Clavicular because he's looks maxing and he's rich. He's got money and he's so fine. Stop the fucking madness, bro. Stop it.
Doing Texas, please.
Oh my, you guys are missing out. Are we missing out? Like what is happening right now? I don't know, but he doesn't make me want to jump his bones. I know that. Oh my, he really feels himself though. Like he really thinks pretty highly of himself. Which, hey, do your thing, man. Here's his best friend Ascend maxing right here. This is bestie that he helped.
She gonna do it for some Dolce, Gabbana, Louis, Gucci.
Oh yeah, they're super cool. If nobody told him he's super cool today, you're super cool today, Clav. You're super fucking cool, man. Super cool, bruh. Super.
Coming with me.
Looks maxing with. Oh, really? Looks maxing and stuff. We're just looks maxing. We're just fucking Morgan. We're just Morgan the Justas. We're just Morgan the Justas. looksmaxing. How many followers? Shit tons. He's just over here looksmaxing. He's Morgan. Uh-oh, prisoner clavicular. After he shot that gator. Shit. Uh-oh, what is happening? What is even happening? Oh, yeah, no. That's fucking gross to me. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not attractive to me. I don't dig that. But that's what our younger generation of boys are looking to be. Like, that's what they are looking into. Like, they want to be, you know what I'm saying? They want to, a lot of them want to be like him. The girls want to date him. The boys want to be him. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Also, quick question for you guys before we get into did you guys know that this is from, hold on, 2 weeks ago? And I just need to show this to you guys because it blew the fuck out of me when I heard it.
42,000 people tested positive for STDs that went to Houston this spring break. And I know you've all seen the nasty videos of what was happening over there, but could you imagine being as useless as to be 25 plus years old, spring breaking at your grown ass age, hoeing out? Our society's so fucked. These are going to be parents. And a lot of them probably got pregnant.
So since yesterday, I've been seeing a lot of videos of Houston spring break, Daytona Beach spring break. When does the cycle end? And to my black folks, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all be the same ones sitting up here trying to figure out why the world is racist and why people don't like it. But you set the exact reason. You are the reason. The way.
Anyhow, what would I do if he popped up on panel? I would have a conversation with him. I would definitely have a conversation with him. He has been pretty fucking rude. Matter of fact, here, I will pull that interview up. He thinks he is just hot shit. And I don't like it. I don't like the way he acts towards people. I don't like how fucking he thinks he's better than everybody. I don't like the way he gets all fucking jacked up and thinks that, you know, everything he says and does is, you know, let me pull this interview up that he just did where he was like, oh, well, your wife, blah, blah, blah. So he had an interview on 60 Minutes in Australia, right? So it's got 96,000 views on it. He sat down with the Channel 5. He was really fucking rude with them. He said he spends over $80,000 to $100,000 just on his looks alone. Like, that's what he spends on his looks alone. Could you spend $100,000 on your looks alone? And yes, he seems like he's a fucking bully now himself, doesn't he? And I don't like that. I don't fucking like that. You shouldn't be acting like that anyways. But this is his fucking interview with him, and he's really fucking nasty about it. Like, he gets real fucking nasty about it. And we can go to his kick and watch it if they block us off. But this is Australia, so they
What is your mission? All good? Ready to go? Great. Okay, no worries.
And this is in his house. You know, he got that new mansion or whatever, but his entire mansion is full of cameras. I would not want to live on camera like that every day, day in and day out, my whole life. Everything's on camera. Everything. And I mean everything. He does everything on camera.
Well, Clavicular, Thanks for chatting to me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
What do I call you? That's my first.
He gets so pissed the fuck off at this interview because this guy does not ask him questions like he wants to be asked. He wants to be looked at in a great light. He wants to be looked at like he is the absolute fucking man. And when they fucking ask him questions that, you know, make him look less than, or like, you know what I'm saying, like a dumbass, or, you know, like what he's doing is wrong, you know, his looks, anything like that, he gets pissed. And you can instantly tell by the look on his face. I can read his face. You can pretty much read what he's saying.
First question.
You could go with Clav.
Do you go by Braden anymore?
Haven't heard that one in a while.
Why not?
I would just say that I kind of like to keep my personal identity a little bit, not necessarily private, because, you know, pretty much all my information is doxed out there, but it's sort of a new era in my life with all the content I'm doing. So it doesn't even really feel like when I hear that name anymore, that it, you know, resonates almost in a way.
It's interesting you say that, because the fact that your life's changed is putting it rather lightly, isn't it? Are you a different person in your personal life than the person we see streaming?
Just sort of, kind of like, you know, with all of the relevancy and just the fact that I can't even really go outside anymore without like security teams and stuff. No, it's a different lifestyle, but I'd say I'm generally the same person.
Now, see, no, you can't go outside without security because you run your mouth. You run your mouth and you do and say stupid shit. That is why you can't go without your security. Stop playing. Now, see, that's the thing I don't like. He sits and lies like that. No, we've seen the bullshit you fucking pull. We've seen what you say and do. You are scary as hell. You will talk shit as long as you got your security there.
Just a different mission, I guess you could say.
What is your mission?
I think that young men are arguably living in the worst dating market that has ever existed, with how bad hypergamy is, with you know, a lot of the tendencies of modern women. So I would say it's kind of my mission to not only raise awareness to this, but sort of bring about a solution instead of just the typical red pill complaining and that sort of thing that you see.
I knew this would happen. I'm struggling to understand exactly what you mean by any of that. What is your opinion of women?
What is my personal opinion of women? Well, I don't really think that's even relevant to the point I just made. I would say that it's all pretty statistically backed, right? So we take a look at, you know, all the stats that are released by like the online dating apps, and how the bottom 80% of women are going for the top 20% of the profiles on there. So even that's enough to kind of justify that hypergamy is a real thing, and that there is something going on that's horribly wrong with society.
What do you think that is?
Well, it's like I just said, it's female hypergamy.
To the uninitiated, and let's be honest, probably the rather confused among us, can you explain to me what looksmaxing is for you and what it does for you?
Looksmaxing is just another form of self-improvement that is a little bit more holistic, I guess you could say, than the traditional self-improvement that was usually just, you know, physical fitness and, you know, athletic activities, whatever. Sort of was in the mainstream in, you know, the early 2000s, 2010s. You would typically just see on forums a lot about bodybuilding, but now it's evolved a little bit further from that, and people are taking mind the face, you know, so that's one of the most important distinctions.
What lengths are you going to?
What lengths have I gone to? Well, I mean, I'd say I've pretty much tried it all. I haven't had plastic surgery, but...
Which I think he doesn't need plastic surgery.
just about everything else in terms of biohacking, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's done a whole lot to his face, and his parents have begged him. But tell me why he is a fucking allegedly a millionaire, but his parents are still paying his phone bill. His dad called and was like, I'm going to shut your phone off if you don't get some sleep. You've been up for 48 hours. Get some sleep.
Right. So you can really do a lot for your looks with simple pharmaceutical intervention, right? So stuff like TRT, stuff like taking an aromatase inhibitor so that your growth plates stay open longer. All these sort of things, if done properly at certain parts of your life, specifically during puberty, you really can sort of overcome a lot of your genetic limits, I guess you could call it.
You promote what some would consider rather extreme methods, though.
Right.
Can you...
Rather extreme methods for sure. Oh, absolutely. Shit. It's exactly crazy, Crystal. It's a bunch of fucking word salads, blah, 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 bullshit. He makes damn good fucking money from it, though.
Take me through in detail what your routine is and what you've done from a young age.
Well, my current routine, just run you through sort of a list of like my stack, my protocol. That would take a little while. I mean, it's like, do you want me to send you a PDF? Because it's just, a lot of people will ask me that question, and like, I don't really think they realize like how long it would take for me to just run through a list of like a million pharmaceuticals. So let's say
see, that's right there. That's the bullshit he's trying to, he does word salad. Well, I don't think you want a list of 100,000 pharmaceuticals. No, we just want a list of what the fuck you take every day. Just list off one list of what you do to yourself and what you take every day. How many steroids, how many shots, peptides, how many fucking, what do you consume every day on your daily? That's all it is.
It's a lot of biohacking, and I wouldn't really want to, just say things without specifying what they are, what they do, the risks that come with them. Because if people just come on and watch this interview and see this crazy stack of pharmaceuticals, they might assume that, you're crazy for one. And also if they try to replicate that without a really comprehensive knowledge on like how to use them properly, how to mitigate side effects, it could actually do them a lot of harm.
Oh, well, let me ask you this then. Can we run through a few things? When did you start taking testosterone?
When I was 14 years old.
14 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
What possessed you to start doing that?
Right. What? Why? Yeah, you can tell. In my opinion, he's fucking miserable. You think so? Body dysmorphia? You really? You think? See, I thought he would have had more surgeries or stuff like that. But, I mean, when you sit and beat yourself in the face with a fucking hammer for hours to, realign your jaw, then, I mean, that says body dysmorphia, right? I mean, he does seem like he's fucking absolutely miserable inside, though.
What possessed me to start doing that? Well, I would say that one of the main reasons I started was a lot of people on forums and were sort of talking about this. And just from the objective point of view that there's no reason for me to go to the gym and work out in any way other than the most efficient one, and that was with anabolic steroids. So it's sort of like a cheat code, and that's how I thought about it.
What about bone smashing? I've heard you speak about that. What does that involve?
Well, it's exactly how it sounds. I mean, you're just creating microfractures in specific areas of your face, and the idea behind it comes from Wolff's Law, right? So when you break down a bone, it grows back stronger. So you're intentionally creating these traumas, typically on your cheekbones, your chin, wherever, in order to grow your bones.
And meth. I've seen you say you take meth. Do you do that for your appearance?
Not anymore, but I have previously, yeah.
Why would you do that? Why?
Stimulants suppress your appetite, and that is a stimulant with a very long half-life, meaning the suppression of your appetite lasts the entire day.
So to go back one, just to clarify, you take a blunt instrument to your face and repeatedly hit it. What does that achieve?
I'll typically use my fist.
What do you get out of that? That just sounds like you're doing damage to yourself.
Well, I just explained it, right? So you're creating microfractures in specific parts of your face, like typically your cheekbones. And according to Wolff's Law, it'll grow back stronger and bigger. So you're hypertrophying your bones.
You know, doctors and medical experts will listen to what you say and shake their head and go, you're crazy for doing that, and it sends a horrible message. Do you deny that?
I don't really think that they would. And I really haven't seen too many people who have actually looked into my content and the specifics beyond just reporter headlines and out of context clips, with people really disagreeing with my actual unironic looksmaxing advice. Now, obviously with me being a full-time streamer, sometimes, jokes are made or recreational, things will be used that don't pertain to looksmaxing, and that could sort of be thrown into the loop. But in terms of like all these peptides and that kind of thing, I don't really think that many doctors would disagree. I would say that most people are coming around to taking peptides. Most people are coming around to GLP-1s, and the percentage of people who are taking them has grown rapidly.
Have you suffered any side effects from what you do?
Not really, because like I said before, if you actually, do comprehensive research, you know how to mitigate these side effects. Like testosterone could cause your hair to fall out, but if you take something like dutasteride, which is a 5-AR inhibitor, then you're not going to have any issues with that in most cases.
I've heard you describe yourself as infertile. Is that true?
I haven't officially been tested, but I've just been kind of going based on my anecdotal experiences. But yes, that is extremely likely due to the fact that I've been suppressed for a very long time because of my exogenous hormone usage.
Then why on earth is it worth it?
Well, first of all, that's honestly like a pretty mog side effect if you think about it, due to the fact that it's extremely easy to restart your fertility with fertility drugs like HMG and HCG.
Mogging. What do you mean by that?
In that context, I just mean it's awesome. It's good.
Watching your content is like learning another language sometimes. You talk about ascending, mogging. Can you explain to me what that means?
Ascending is just getting better looking, so looksmaxing, and mogging. I guess there's sort of a lot of context that it could be used in. Like, for example, I just said it's a mog side effect, but generally has a positive meaning behind it. So you could mog someone, and you could height mog them. You could be taller. So it typically means like outshining someone in some regard.
Are you mogging me right now?
Well, in what metric?
Any?
Status mogging.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like I might be status mogging you, maybe. I don't know. You're fine. Like potentially money mogging. Who's to say, right? I don't know. But like, those are different types of mogs that you could achieve on someone. It doesn't only pertain to looks, right? So there's all types of mogs.
Well, your whole persona and shtick is about appearance and looks, right? So would you say your looks mogging me right now?
I can't really see you, to be fair. It's kind of hard with the light. The camera's quite far away. So I'll just give it to you.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I can't see.
All right. Well, how about this? If I was to come to you for advice, which you give out readily, would you say that I need to do something to myself to ascend or live a better life?
Well, the issue is you're just giga far away on a laptop screen, so I wouldn't be able to really say what you could do. It's very far away. So sorry about that.
I find it fascinating talking to you. I feel like you're a very different person face to face than the persona you give out online. Do you believe half the stuff you say?
Do I believe half the stuff I say? So what are you saying? Inauthentic?
I'm just curious that is a lot of what you say on your videos and online about gaining attention more than necessarily it being what you truly believe?
In terms of streaming, yeah, like a lot of the activities that I do, like, clubbing every day, doing certain activities like that. Is that something I would do if I wasn't a content creator? No. So that part is, I guess you could say, just for virality. I'm a pretty sheltered person. I, like to spend time to myself, ideally. So all those experiences where I'm going out and about, talking to people, maybe that's not the most real version of myself, but everything I talk about in regards to looksmaxing in my philosophy, it's 100% real.
Why do you think you have become so extraordinarily popular among young men?
Because looksmaxing was the key thing that was missing from the manosphere and a lot of male internet spaces. And it's kind of the answer, right? So, you could overcome a lot of disparities by becoming rich, by becoming famous, or whatever type of success. But if you're not physically attractive, then you won't be able to really have lasting relationships with women. You won't really gain a lot of respect from people around you. And you're treated differently right off the bat because of something called the halo effect, right? And that's a horrible thing to have to overcome your whole life if you're not genetically well off.
See, now, I would disagree and make the argument, Clav, that character, personality, maturity, intelligence are far more important than appearance. Do you think I'm wrong?
Well, bingo, there it is. But those are all perceived entirely differently, once again, based on your looks. So you're absolutely correct. You're just forgetting that key piece of nuance that is kind of the reason that my message resonates so well.
Do you think that sends the wrong message to vulnerable, insecure men?
I think it's a hard thing to hear at first if you're someone who is genetically not good looking. If you're telling them that the world revolves around being good looking, because now they have to overcome this seemingly impossible obstacle in their life and potentially, do all these pharmaceutical drugs, get plastic surgeries, whatever. But this is true, and we have a lot of data to back it up. So how people respond to this sort of brutal reality is up to them. But yeah, you're certainly right. It could send people into spirals, give them severe body dysmorphia, whatever. But it's just a reality pill that needs to be out there.
But see, I disagree, Clav. I don't think appearance is as important as you're suggesting.
Do you think that if you were bald, if you were fat, that you would be doing this interview, that you would be a journalist?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I would tell you that it's very unlikely that you would have the career that you do if you didn't have, the looks package. That's really what it comes down to. Like, you'll see a lot of media personalities with full heads of hair, generally in shape, and that's what it comes down to.
See, again, I disagree. Do you not think there are bald, overweight journalists?
Of course I do, but I'm just saying you would have had to overcome that disparity by being a lot better in other metrics to have the career that you do.
The people who follow you, do you feel the weight of responsibility at all? And do you reflect on the fact that the people following you are looking for something, looking for some guidance, and you might be sending them down a really dark, sad path?
Well, yeah, I do feel responsible for the advice that I give, and that's why I didn't just go through a laundry list of different things that I take, and try to have people replicate them without all the background that they need to do things successfully. But, going a little bit further into it, do I feel responsible for the mental state that people could be in by realizing the importance of looks and not being potentially good looking? Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm responsible because I'm putting the message out there and I'm the content creator, but am I supposed to feel bad if someone just gets, brutally insecure or starts having body dysmorphia? It's like, why is that responsibility on me? How people react to that messaging?
Well, people would say because you are the person sending that message out. We see people taking hammers to their face and bone smashing. We see people talking about taking drugs because they look at you, a rather attractive young man, and then want to emulate that and emulate you. So do you feel bad about that?
So do you think people are better off living in a fantasy land that is essentially just a matrix? Not to sound, like the typical, matrix talking point, but it really is like copium fantasy land stuff to tell people that their looks don't matter.
But surely, Clav, it is a happier world when people don't sit there and obsess over their looks to the point they're hitting themselves in the face with a blunt object.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to hit yourself in the face with a blunt object, Roro?
Get the fuck out of here. Fucking idiot.
Bitch, did you?
Fucking idiot. Look, damn millionaire. Damn millionaire.
You feel like you learned something today or what?
Yeah. Look, I came in late. Look, I missed all this, but look, I came in late, but look, bitch. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you what. The way he drives and all the shit he does, all it's going to take is one car accident to that face, and your whole world is going to be fucked. You know what I mean?
All it's going to take is one if somebody punches him in the face like that and breaks his shit or busts his nose, breaks his jaw, anything like that, he's going to be fucking up.
Right. Can y'all, I mean, I get a whole picture of this. Like, you're at the club, you've got this incel that walks into a bar that talks to this chick because, he's
hot shit.
He thinks he's hot shit. And then he's going to get popped in the lip. And then you're going to have to go and peptide and what kills me, what people don't get, it's like, okay, so he's 20 years old. He can't even buy a beer, okay?
Yeah, girl, and you know what? He just bought a fucking nightclub. He just bought a nightclub.
Right, you buy a nightclub, but you can't buy a drink in it. But you buy a nightclub.
You can buy a nightclub, but you can't buy a bottle of liquor.
Right. And what kills me about all this is you're 20 years old. By the time, in 10 years, when you're 30 years old, and you've done meth and peptides and taken human growth hormone, which I want to know, where is he getting all this?
What do you mean? Where is he getting all this? Girl, he
well,
he shows it too. It's he does it on his live streams. Like,
I know,
he was on Kick all the time where's he getting it? Wherever he gets it from. You know what I mean? He gets it from wherever he wants to get it from. You know what I mean? Like he gets
in the words of Elvis and his doctor, Dr. Nick Kevorkian, money can get you anything.
I was just gonna say, money makes it happen. He makes it happen.
He don't even have to go to Walgreens and pick it up, baby. They just
right.
No.
Yeah.
That was a stupid question. Stupid question, Roro. Stupid question.
You know what it is, though.
Dude, I'm so tired. I ain't slept in 3 days. I'm so tired. I can't think. But yeah. But I mean, seriously, like, what's gonna happen? Like, and like your significant other, like if you want perfection for yourself, which nobody's perfect, but you're striving towards it. And then you look for a partner, a life partner. Well, is he going to beat their face with a hammer? You know what I mean? Like, all I'm saying is,
I don't think he will. But is he going to suggest that they do it so that they can look better, so that they can look? Is he going to want them to ascend, and so that they can be their best self, and they can, you know what I'm saying, and want them to do that shit for themselves?
I think
that's the shit I don't like. And not only that, though. He's got a bunch of these fucking young ass kids thinking that this shit's cool and that this shit's cool, that they need to ascend themselves and do this shit to themselves. That they need that the only way for them to look good and look better is to ascend, which means, you know what I'm saying, to
go that higher
level, their face and all this, to ascend to to look better, to look max or whatever. You want to do this to your face? No, that's not. I don't agree with that shit.
When your mama has to take your passport away from you
and rip it in shreds,
rip it up so you don't go to another country to have plastic surgery when you're a teenager, there's issues. And I see no personality. I don't care. I swear to God, I don't.
Doesn't he seem like a boring ass bitch?
Oh my God! Could you? I mean, it's like, and he didn't even seem that good looking to me. It's like when you open your mouth, it's like. You've got to have something else. It's not just exterior. You've got to have something.
Looks are gonna wear off eventually. Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? Those looks are gonna wear off.
Look, you know where I see this cat? This cat ain't no grow old. Not doing meth and peptides and HCG. No. That body gonna wear out. You can't keep beating it up, literally.
Right.
Fucking idiot. But he has no personality. He sounds like a robot.
Well, see, the thing is, too, is, so because of his autism, he has a hell of a time being around crowds of people. And it's almost like debilitating. He has to be high on methamphetamines to speak to people. He has to be high to have a normal conversation with people. Now, that's fucking sad.
It is sad, but it's not an excuse. His autism is not an excuse for what he's doing.
No. Oh, I know
it's not. He needs to go to therapy,
what
get
he
medications.
Says and why he sounds monotone like that, because, you know what I'm saying, he gets into, like, he's very smart about it, but then again, you know what I'm saying, he has like social anxiety that he should be taken care of in other ways. But he's using the excuse he's got to do methamphetamines to talk to people so that he can party and, you know what I mean, be around people.
Yeah. And you know what? I think he would be. I think he would take a hammer to his partner's face. You know why? I don't think he'd convince him or her to do it.
You know what, bro? You're right.
But
he does. He takes that needle that girl's face.
That's what I was going to say. He let that little girl let him shoot up shit in her face.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? He wants to do it. He wants to be the artiste. You know what I mean?
Yep.
This cat ain't going to live to be an old man. Stop it. You can't do this. You can't. I mean, human growth hormone, that right there is just so dangerous. Those aren't regular steroids. You're talking about...
Did you see that? Where that kid, I mean, he has kids that are like fucking following in his footsteps, that are watching his every move.
Oh, yeah.
Doing everything he's doing, that want to be just like him. They want to ascend just like he's ascending. They want to, you know what I mean? Like, they think this is so cool. And
no, I ain't going to say it's too fucked up. I was going to say something really bad. I mean, I just want to get popped in lip one time. Just pop in lip one time. And maybe that would wake you up.
He got this surgery done and he started crying, girl. He's like, oh my God. He had the realization, like, you know what I'm saying? His face is all he really has. And he had this, it was like something kind of a surgery done on him. And he's like, oh my God, I did this to myself. I did this to my face. And he starts bawling. And all I could think was, yeah, that's all you have. Like, that's all you've made yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's all you have is your looks, your face. So if something happens, you're fucked.
Well, think about it. He's working on the outward. He's working on the external. But he's not working on the internal, the him part. You being you is not, I mean, yeah, it's like, okay, well, she's got strawberry blonde hair and tall. Okay. You know, but you being you is like your personality, yourself, you know, your inner personality. I see absolutely none with him. I can't hardly watch him. He just, and I'm telling you, he's going to come in cardiac arrest and his heart's going to fail because of the steroids. I'm telling you. His heart, I would love to see. I would love to see an MRI of his heart. His parents enabled him from day one. I don't know about that. I don't know anything about his parents, but I mean, his parents aren't agreeing with this. She ripped up the thing. I mean, you know, he's an adult. I mean, what the fuck are you gonna do? You know, except say you're an idiot. I mean, I know what I'd do if this was my child, but. Yeah, I'd take the modem and the mansion and the bullshit and get some help. And if we have to do it through the court system to, you know, get a little hold on you, then we do that. Yeah, we can't blame parents for everything. Like I came in late, so did they? Does anybody know about like his childhood? Was he bullied? Was he?
Yeah, he was. And he looked. He was young, and he had acne, and they used to bully him and say he was fat.
But see, then that's some therapy that you.
He didn't talk. He didn't really talk to anybody. He didn't talk to friends, you know, like that. He didn't really, you know what I mean. He didn't really talk to anybody. He didn't really hang out with people like that.
Yeah, I did see the video. The girl slapping him at the club. Hell, yes, I did. Good for her.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. That inner, you know, your outward appearances. I mean, we've all met people to where it's like, you're like, damn, she's gorgeous, or God, he is hot, you know.
Well, yeah, like that guy that was fine as hell. That, you know what I'm saying? His mugshot got him a modeling career or whatever.
Right. And then they speak, and you're just like, oh fuck, never mind.
Yeah, he turned out to be a piece of trash. Left his wife, and you know what I mean. Did all kinds of.
I had to call the doctor this morning, get Mr. Rowe an appointment. Look, bitch, I'm about to go put you on the TV. I'm gonna tell him about. I call clavicular. I call him collarbone. That's what I call him, is collarbone. I'm gonna tell him, hey, doctor put you on all these steroids. This is what's going to happen. You're going to turn into an incel weirdo. I think he's trying to be Christian Grey.
I think you know what? I think he is too. And I was just going to say, I think that's who he's trying to be.
I really do. I think he's, yeah. I think you're trying to be Christian Grey, baby, and that is a fictional character, honey.
Well, he's not nice and sweet and all that either, so I don't know how well he thinks that'll work out for him anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, can you watch movies on Twitch?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We can look into it.
I have a request. Can I put in a request? Where's our receptionist? Where's my damn box, my request box? Where's our receptionist? Where's she been at?
She's been hiding from us.
We still ain't got our damn lunch.
I wanted to talk to you here. Let's go on. We got to gossip. We have got to motherfucking gossip.
Ooh, let's do it.
Especially why there's not very many people here. Because then if I need to fucking private it, I can if I have to. Can you hear me, bitch, or no?
I can't hear you. I'll come right back.
All right, bitch, you better come back up here. I fucking mean it. Rowena, and I'm not even joking. You better bring your ass back, bitch, because I'm ready to gossip with you, and I'm not even joking. We need to spill the fucking beans because I got to figure this out. Benny is lighting Brooks' ass up. If y'all don't know who Brooks is, bitch, I hear your
bitch. I do.
Bitch, did you see she put a fucking video fighting with her husband out? Yes.
I don't watch her. I don't even go to that side of the road.
I don't either. I don't fucking pay that bitch not a motherfucking. Benny's going at it, calling her out.
With Greg, and I'm not doxing Greg. He uses his name
No,
on
but
his
listen,
channel.
Benny is calling her ass out, girl.
Who is?
Benny.
Oh.
Yeah, so I seen him playing it, and I was like, oh, fuck. Somebody sent me a screenshot, but they didn't save the link or anything, so it didn't really mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, this is on. That's pretty much all it really was. You know what I mean? Like,
look like you modded for Brooks. Liplock.
She what?
Liplock said, I used to mod for both of them. I know exactly who they are. Oh, shit. I know you
Liplock, what in the fuck is going on?
Click that little girl.
So supposedly she's been scamming, and she scammed quite a bit of money, I guess, for a lawyer that they never hired for some tailor.
What?
Yes, girl. And Benny was like, bitch, and called her ass out for it. Well, she got pissed the fuck off and then tried to post one of Benny's fucking mugshots. And he said, okay, fuck you. And was like, okay, we'll go mugshot for mugshot then.
Yeah.
And so then she was pissed and was like, no, and deleted hers. And I think he deleted his. And then they kept, going back and forth or whatever, which I never really got to the bottom of why or what happened or anything like that because.
Well, who was the attorney for?
Some tailor, I guess. I don't really fucking know. We need to find somebody who knows what's going on to like give us the rundown on that.
No, I don't watch that person.
I don't either. So we need to find somebody that does that can kind of give us the rundown on who this fucking tailor is because I don't know and I don't really care. I just kind of want to know like who she is in the grand scheme of things because that's who they've been scamming for the money.
Hold on, Queen. Hold on.
So Crime Lines and Lies is helping Taylor scam for an attorney, scam money from her subscribers for an attorney. She's been messaging people privately, asking them for fucking money for an attorney for this Taylor girl.
All right, hold on a minute. Liplock wrote, I disassociated from Brooks when she called me on the telephone and tried to turn me against Queen Bee. Bitch, we need to fucking talk. Girl. Lip locked. We need to talk, baby. No, we don't. We don't need to talk. She's the same thing to me. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
That little dirtball.
Yeah,
she's been a dirtball. She's been a fucking dirtball. But she's been over there, I guess, acting the fuck up, just acting the whole fucking donkey's ass, and then posted the fucking picture. And I guess she got pissed off at Benny for posting her mugshot because he posted hers and Gregory's, which is her husband, because he was a cop and he lost his fucking job over her shit.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I thought he did.
I know the whole story. I'll tell you later.
Well, I'm pretty sure they allegedly were writing scripts for each other. Or he was writing scripts or shit.
That was to get him out of a court. That was to get him out of a court hearing.
Yeah, so it was a whole lot of sketch. Yeah, so there was a whole lot of sketchy ass shit going on. So,
hey, Juju.
That's why I stopped for a second and was like, hold on, because bitch, what were you told? I was told a little something different, but I figured, you know what I mean? Anyways, though, I know they fucking hand in hand got each other fired fucking around.
Liplock's feeding her man, but she said, I wish I could hop up. Hubby just got home and she's feeding him.
Okay, well, when you get a chance, pop up. We'll be on here for a little bit.
Yeah. Damn. Well, Do you remember
So
A
that weird
Balance or
bitch.
AB? You remember AB or A Balance?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he put out all these receipts, and I'm just gonna call her. I came up with it. You know, I love nicknames, right? I just love me a good nickname. I call her 16 grams. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
That's my nickname. You know
Well,
what I'm talking
well.
about. 16 gram, baby.
Yeah. See.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's just what I heard. Don't know if it's true, but 16 gram. Whenever you say her name, I say 16 gram in my head.
So I guess they've been going the fuck at it, her and Benny. And Benny busted her the fuck out and has been like exposing the fuck out of her over here. I don't even know what all's going on. Still don't know what all's happening. Still trying to figure out what all's going on. But I guess apparently in the grand scheme of things, she's been scamming folks.
Well, I can't keep up with our neighborhood, much less other neighborhoods. So I just stay in my little mile radius, and I got a golf cart. I drive around our neighborhood. That's what I get around on. It's a pink one.
Yeah, I do too, but I gotta get nosy sometimes, especially when it comes to bitches like Brooks.
Yeah, I had to.
She's
Hey, why don't you kick off an email to Benny?
Matter of fact, she was best friends with the one that's currently sitting in jail for Michael Vaughn's murder. She talked to him like, so much on a personal level that he was wanting to do counseling for
marriage counseling.
Yes, he was gonna. Yeah, he was gonna do marriage counseling for them.
She spoke to him. She spoke to Stacey Wandra
on a personal
about her children and her marriage.
Yes, sure did.
She also recorded Brandy Neal on a telephone call and put it out.
Yeah, she sure did.
That was after the Crime Con in Nashville. Nashville, I'm telling you, boy, crossing the state lines of Tennessee, people lose their fucking minds, man. Well, I guess that everything pops off at Crime Con. You got Crime Con in Nashville. We had, you had, what all happened in Nashville? You had the Brooks thing, you had the Dolly thing, then we had Crime Con in Colorado, where you had the Lauren Matthias putting out restraining orders. Oh, that's it. Okay, Samantha says that's it, Roro. He went after her for that Brandy Neal phone call recently. Oh, see, okay. See, I didn't know. See, I ain't going to no damn Crime Con. Fuck that. I don't want to meet a bunch of weirdos. I saw that Ichabod got hit. His channel got hit. What the fuck? You two better get it together.
Sorry, the trash guy's out there. Yeah, my channel got hit first. And then he messaged me. Well, I messaged him and was like, somebody had messaged me and was like, hey, did you see Ichabod got hit? And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, pretty sure for the same thing you did. I was like, what the fuck? So I went and looked, and yeah, sure enough. And I was messaging with him, and then he messaged me and was like, back and forth or whatever. He's like, man, one of my friends just got fucking hit while we were talking about it. Then one of our friends got hit. So there's been 4 of us so far, which I'm sure there's far more, but he said,
need to talk to him about going on different
platforms. Because the news, he was showing one of the police officers, there was like I guess some standoff or something, and so he was
what he shows all the time.
Whatever, and so he was like, yeah, I can post, and he's like, I can go live on my second channel, I can do everything, which that was everything I could do. I could post, I could write, I could post something, you know what I mean? Like there was the only thing that was messing around with mine was it was glitching when I tried to go live, so I didn't fuck with it. I was like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
Never got an email saying I was fucking banned. I never got an email saying I couldn't go live. I never, you know what I mean? But as far as I know, it was they can do up to a 24-hour hold. So if you can't go live, it's up for 24 hours. Because that's right there in the fucking rules every time
You
I
need
read.
to email him and tell him he needs
I did.
to go to a different platform.
Well, I've
You know
been
what I
talking
mean?
on Discord. Yeah, can you hear me or
Yeah.
no?
What?
Can you hear me, Ro?
Yeah, you're kind of low. You went
Okay,
kinda
yeah,
low.
because I was gonna say I've been talking to him on Discord.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we've been talking back. Well, you know, I mean, we talk all the time, but I'm just saying, like, I messaged him back or whatever and was like, listen, this is what, you know, this is what they did. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I can, you know, pretty much do everything else, but I don't know, it's not letting me go live. I said, yeah, I think it's for 24 hours. Like, they can do it for up to 24 hours. But if you're like a repeated offender, so if he gets on there tonight, when he gets done, he does this again and shares another one and they hit his ass again, then he'll get a fucking strike, because at first they do just a warning.
Yeah.
But the firearms policy, they you get blocked. I guess some people, he's saying he got blocked from going live for 24 hours. Well, for however long, he doesn't even know for how long. It's just he's blocked from going live. He can't go live.
Damn.
Yeah, so he's
he needs to build up. He needs to build up a different platform just in case. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's why I told him. I was like, you're gonna have to start building other platforms, you know, just in case, because that's crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to start having some kind of other backup. Which he had Rumble. He said they got almost 1,000 people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
oh, he's on Rumble. Okay.
He's got, you know, like 100,000 people. So, you know, he's trying to. I told him, I said, you better get you a fucking Kick, a Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Some other
get all of them
platform. Because
get all of them.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he started with the Rumble last night. He's like, we got almost 1,000 people. So
good.
I was like, oh, yeah, dude, I need to get over there and add it too. But I told him he's welcome to come over. Matter of fact, you'll let him know that we're talking about this if he wants to come join the conversation or whatever. But yeah, he was pretty pissed, and I don't fucking blame him. I can't say I blame him. I would be pretty.
I don't either.
You know,
he's one of those ones that I just think the world of. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, and I mean, he follows the rules. You know what I mean?
Right.
He doesn't fuck around. He gets along with everybody. He's nice to everybody. You know what I mean? He tries to, tries to be cool. You know what I'm saying? He tries to follow the guidelines, and you know what I'm saying?
He ain't in all the bullshit. He ain't doing dirty shit behind the scenes. He just on his channel doing his thing, and I appreciate that.
Yep.
I tell you what, I wish one day I could get some tweets back. When Pascal jumped on here for his demonetization, I went to Twitter. I sure do wish I could have got them back after what he did to Sebastian. Get the fuck out of here. I've never gone back to his channel. I don't care. The second baby Jesus being born on his channel, I wouldn't go back. Nope.
Oh, I know you were madder than hell.
Ooh, I was pissed. Because I was pissed for what he was taking down, because Pascal was demonetized.
Yeah.
Because there was a active shooter in the city of Memphis. Our whole city, and I lived there then, was on lockdown. That never happened in our city before. It was crazy, and he was showing it, and it was years ago. They went back in his channel and found it demonetized, and I thought, oh hell no, because I was listening to Pascal because he was covering it better than my local damn news. I was sitting in my den watching that shit, and I was like, oh fuck, you know, it was scary. I mean, there was shit popping off all over the city, and people didn't know if it was related to this one weirdo. And yeah, but yeah, I'd take them tweets back. I sure would.
Mm-hmm. I know. I was like, oh shit, she's pissed, bro. I was like, fuck,
I was pissed. I was pissed. Look, I hit that Twitter ban. I don't know how many tweets I sent about him being demonetized. That was so wrong, and it is wrong, and it still is wrong. No matter how he did Sebastian, it still is wrong that he was done that way. But then after the bullshit he pulled on Sebastian, I thought he was a good creator. No, he's not. He's just another tragedy pimp. Using a kid. I got a baby in diapers. Don't care.
Yeah, because I mean, as soon as he told us that his wife was pregnant, we were like, "Oh no, that's fucked up!" Right there. You know, we all fucking stopped what we were doing, did a stream for him.
Yep.
We tweeted out probably, I don't
Yep.
know, 1,000 tweets that day.
Fuck, I tweeted, oh my God. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. Cause see, I'm like, my grace days are over. My grace days. I'm just making this a public announcement. Grace days are over. I used to say grace is given, trust is earned. Yeah, grace is earned too.
Yeah.
Hey, Aries. Did you hear what Aries did when he went to Iceland? He went up, he was telling me in chat yesterday. Aries went to Iceland
Shit, I
and
didn't
he
even know
he climbed an iced volcano.
That's fucking awesome.
Isn't that awesome? But when he got up there, he wrote FUBJ in the snow.
Oh my God, are you serious? Aries. That's a level of petty.
I'm so damn jelly. Look, I'm so damn jelly. I want to go to Iceland. That's when my dad was stationed in the Air Force. And he always talked about how beautiful it was. And the first time my dad was ever on an airplane was when he enlisted with the Air Force and he was flying overseas to Iceland. He had never been on a plane before. And he was on a military plane, an Air Force plane. And like when you get on a plane, you face forward, right? Well, on military planes, I guess they face backwards. And my dad always told the story. He was like, he asked the guy next to him, he goes, why are we faced this way, And he goes, well, that way, when you go down, you don't see it coming. And my dad was like, oh, God. So I'm super jealous of Aries. Yep. Iceland had a winter hurricane last Monday. Oh, cool. Yeah, I heard it's just beautiful. So, yeah. Aries, did you take a picture of the FUBJ in the snow?
Yeah, I was
on an iced over volcano in Iceland.
At least
She is famous.
Better at least got you a picture.
I know it. 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That's crazy.
Where the hell's that at?
In Iceland, they had a winter hurricane. It had 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Jesus. Now, see, I wouldn't like that shit at all.
I want to go on a pretty day. Let me check Iceland's weather.
That's that, like that, where you look at it, in the magazine or on the phone, or you know what I mean? Like, or, you know what I'm saying, or a video or whatever. Like, it's gorgeous to look at, but not to be in. You know what I mean? Like,
hi, when you going to go mushroom hunting? When's that start?
Actually, I was going to go today, but it started raining. So probably tomorrow for sure.
But you know what that rain's doing to them little mushrooms out in the woods.
Today's a pretty, I was going to say that rain's softening the ground.
Yep.
Pretty fucking excited. We're pretty damn stoked, to be honest with you.
So what color's my blindfold going to be when I come and visit and you take me mushroom hunting? My favorite color is pink.
Are you going to be able to even go?
Yeah, I'm going mushroom hunting.
All right.
Mr. Rowe, he's all drugged up. He's good. He'll be all right.
But you got to do it. That's why I said, are you even going to be able to go, bitch? You got wife duties. Shit. You going to be able to go or not? You got a husband to take care of, bitch. Are you going to be able to go or no? You strapped down with husband duties.
Bitch, I flew to Hawaii with 4 girls and left on Father's Day. Everybody at my daughter's daycare, my husband took her, and they were like, "Where's your wife?" Because I usually would take her. He goes, "She went to Hawaii," and he goes, "She left yesterday," and it was Father's Day. Yeah, they all felt sorry for him. I was like, "Well, you ain't my daddy." I said, "Here's your child. Happy Father's Day. I'm going to Hawaii."
Hell yeah! See.
Oh, Aries.
I need a Hawaii trip.
Oh shit, bitch! I loved it.
Hey.
Aries. Me and Mr. Rowe, there was a group of people that we're friends with that came into town, and then we found out that they're leaving this month to go to Greece and Turkey. And we thought about it because it was such a good ass deal. It was such a good deal. And there's a whole bunch of people going, but I don't have a passport. And then all this Iran shit started, and I'm like, I'm not leaving my country. No, I'm not going to Turkey with all this bullshit popping off. Nope.
Oh, that's, man. You know
It'll be
what?
alright.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But you know what? I don't blame you. Like I said, man,
shit,
I don't blame you.
I mean, damn, the price was so damn good.
Well, that's sometimes it's too good to be true. You know what I'm saying?
But it was a big
right choice.
Aries, you're Greek? Oh, holy fuck. I always told my daughter I was going to find her a good Greek boy. Baby. I'm telling you. I love Greek food. I want to go to Greece so bad. I just want to go. That's the only place I gotta go before I die.
That's on your bucket list, huh?
Well, yeah, it is. But I think the price was so good because I think there was like 12 or 13 people going. So they got like a big group, you know what I mean? Discount, you know? So
well, yeah.
The price was good. And I would not leave. I would not go because me and Mr. Rowe talked before, and I'm not leaving the country like just me and him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting arrested in another country because I don't know what I'm fucking doing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I just, no. Oh, I love to travel. God, I love to travel. In fact, bitch, I bought a new carry-on bag and I don't even go anywhere. I bought it yesterday. Fucking damn ad on. Ugh. Anyway, I sure did.
I sure was about to ask you, bitch, where the fuck you going?
I ain't going nowhere. I think we're going to Tennessee next week. Or maybe Mother's Day. I don't know. We got to wait and see how Mr. Roseback's doing. He said next week. I said, baby, you ain't going to be able to go next week.
It's too sore, huh?
Yeah, they gave him a shot. They put him on, forget a Solumadrol steroid dust pack. They gave him straight up prednisone. Straight up prednisone. Gave him 2 shots. Prednisone.
Oh, yeah, they wasn't playing around with his ass.
Yep. And then I got a call Wednesday if he's not any better, and he might have to go to physical therapy. Yeah, he just fucked up his back really, really good because he don't listen. He don't fucking listen to me. No, Pascal's not gone. And, no, we were just talking about Pascal. No, Pascal's not gone. Ichabod's not gone. He just had to have a little 24-hour timeout.
So, Roro, were you aware that Craigie and BJ finally, Craigie fucking slipped up and finally said that they got Clues channel down?
I heard that last night. You played it. Or
yeah,
yesterday.
wasn't that cute?
We got you gone. Well,
yeah, he said they won. They got us. We got them gone. We won.
Hey, Craig, go on Amazon and buy a camera for your house and just have it on a 24-hour thing where it records all the time. And when she wakes up one morning and goes to her computer and her channel's gone, post that pic of her face. Craig is an idiot.
Yes, he is.
Oh, and can I correct a little something?
Of course, absolutely.
Okay, I've been trying to get caught up, but I've heard a lot of. I'm gonna do a little in-service. We're gonna have a little nursing in-service, okay? We're gonna have a little nursing in-service. Okay. All right. Maintenance medications, okay? Maintenance medications should not be stopped with pregnancy because whatever the mom, whatever withdrawals the mom experiences, the baby experiences. Maintenance medications are strongly encouraged with pregnancy and even after delivery. And then I heard BJ scream out that they're saying that my baby could go to the NICU. Any baby,
We'll go to the NICU.
any single baby can go to the NICU. In fact, when we would push with patients, we would call the NICU and say, we're pushing in room whatever. Because that way they would know, hey, heads up, we might need you. And it was to, good mamas, bad mamas, whatever. It don't matter. So maintenance medication should not be stopped. They save babies' lives. You can
You gotta
breastfeed
follow
on
your
maintenance
doctor's
meds.
advice. That's what you gotta do. It doesn't.
Yes.
We don't know if it needs to. What you need to follow your doctor's advice.
But you never stop taking maintenance medications without talking to your physician, because your baby is going to withdraw in utero. And I've held that ultrasound cattle to too many fucking bellies and had to give them bad news.
Absolutely.
So that's it. So I just wanted to correct that. So all
But
this bullshit,
we don't give
they're
medical
going to
advice
take her
anyways.
baby and
So
all
what
that
you need to do
bullshit.
is-
No, that's not true. That
We
is
don't give
not
medical
true.
advice though at all. So what you need to do is talk to and consult your physician. That's what you
Yeah.
need to do.
But I just don't want people to be sitting out here and going, well, my son's wife, my daughter-in-law, she's on those. She needs to get off, and then something bad happened. You need to talk to your doctor. Because your doctor's going to tell you the exact same damn fucking words I said.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're not qualified over here to give medical
Nope.
advice. So do your own research, form your own opinions. But you know what I mean? It's something you should look into if you're concerned about it. You know what I mean? DJ, talk to your doctor about it. That's what you need to do. The best thing for you to do is consult your physician about it, BJ, instead of worrying about what the internet
Yep.
says and what
YouTube don't give a fuck.
Talk to your doctor about it and ask your doctor what you should be doing, because you should have already had a plan with them.
Yep.
Especially being this far along. You should have already talked to them. You should have already had a fucking plan in place. They should most definitely know you're pregnant, so they can monitor you and your baby as you go. But you already know this, so ain't no point in trying to explain it to you.
I'm not explaining it for BJ. I'm explaining it for everybody that's sitting in the audience or people that listen later on that think that maintenance medications are bad and you need to get off of them. No. Not while you're pregnant. Please don't do that. Oh, and look. What's his name?
What?
Minemi Saint. She had a grandson yesterday. Oh.
You did, baby? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Minemi Saint in chat. She said, Ray, my daughter had my grandson yesterday and he is amazing. I thought of you when the nurses would come in. Aw.
Me and my saints.
Oh, me and my saint.
Excuse me. I was like, who is it? Who the fuck is it?
Minemi Saint. Sorry. You'll
No,
always
it's
be.
okay. Congratulations. Since she had the grandbaby, you have a grandbaby?
I know, he's perfect.
Aww. Trying to fix this fucking bracelet. My daughter's little bracelet.
Me and me saint. Shit, I fucked up that name, didn't I? Oh, that's wonderful.
I didn't know who you was talking about at first.
Well, I can't read the shit.
Shot butcher the fuck out of these names sometimes, baby.
Oh, I do.
You know what I mean? You just never know on the screens. It's hard to tell, but
hey, where's Dixie Normus been?
I don't know. I don't know.
There's people, Dixie Normus, Testicle, Glory. There's a lot of people I ain't seen in a minute.
I said I just didn't know if they stopped coming around because they don't fuck with us. They don't like us anymore.
I hope nothing bad. I hope they're okay. Like Glory.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they are too. I just didn't know if I just didn't know.
People get busy,
Yeah. Yeah, they do, but we should have seen her by now. You know what I mean? Seen them by now. I mean, fuck.
Oh, it's okay, Aries, of course. I don't care where people go. Nah. I don't think she's a traitor. I don't give a fuck.
We still miss them. We still talk wherever they go, whoever they're, whatever. You know what I mean? Wherever they're at, I hope they're doing well. I mean, we miss them. We hope they're doing well.
Yeah. Dixie Normus got me to that name. I got to troll Mr. Rowe at Walmart.
Oh my God,
Testicle
that
is
shit
with
cracked me up. I said, in court, can you hear them screaming out the name Dixie-normous, testicular, or whatever it was, testicle, testicle.
Hey, I want Psycho Cunt to be called up to the witness box in a courtroom.
That's another one, yeah.
I love Psycho Cunt. She's so funny.
Oh, I know, too. She cracks me up.
I always tell her the same thing. Yeah, I miss Glory too, Lip Lock. I do too. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people get busy and, shit happens and.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit, you never know. You really don't, but I mean, people get so busy, like the work, you know what I mean? Life could just be fucking lifing, man.
Fuck. I never won a week like last week, man. I swear to God.
Bitch, I was wondering, I was like, listen, we're about to put a fucking bolo out on Roro if she don't fucking get a hold of us.
Well,
she
we're down to one car.
What's going on? Something's going on because she ain't been over here for 4 fucking days.
Well, Mr. Rowe's been in this. Mr. Rowe's truck's in the shop, so we're down to one car. So that's fun. Okay, that's a fun time.
Well, I knew when you said Mr. Rowe, I was like, okay, she's handling business. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I figured you had to handle all the business. So.
Yep. And then we went and he picked up I don't know how many cases of water and sports drinks. Like, like when you go to Costco, like forget the cart, like the basket, you get like a whole dolly, like a cart. Yeah, that's what we had. Yeah. Oh, Green Goddess, you're sweet. But yeah, so anyway, he's paying the price because he didn't listen. So there's that.
Hey, you know what though? Listen, that's how husbands are. They they think they don't need to listen to shit their wives fucking say, and then they turn out to pay the price for it.
Yep.
Should have listened to your wifey, man.
He said, I think I'm feeling better since I got that shot. I said, nah, that shot ain't even started to work. I said, you stay in the car. I said, we stopped by Publix and he stayed in the car. And I had to run in because I was like, oh, Lord, he on all these steroid shit. He going to be eating me out of house now.
Oh man, listen, and then they did that same thing. My daughter had strep throat. They were like, well, she can have the antibiotics. It'll take about 7 to 10 days to get cleared up, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
No. Give her. She's like, well, what about the shot? I'm like, yep, give her the shot.
Give her the shot.
The shot works so
it
freaking
does.
well, and it works so fast. She was better in like 2 days. You know what I mean? 2-3 days, she felt better. I'm like, thank God.
They gave him a steroid shot, and then they gave him a Toradol shot, and then they gave him prednisone today. So, and Flexeril.
Yeah.
So I went and got all that shit filled. Went to the grocery store, left him in the car, came home, medicated his ass, and said, "Go lay down."
I was gonna say, would you medicate his ass and tell him go get
sure
his
did.
Just go lay your ass down.
He knows now. Look, he hurt his back a couple months ago, and he wouldn't. I had some Flexeril here, and I gave him one, and he didn't want to take it. He goes, "No, I'm not taking that." He's so anyway, he's so hard-headed.
Man.
And I told him, I said, "Look, you either put this in your mouth and swallow it, or you have an orifice that I can put this in, and it will dissolve. I am a nurse. I know how to get medication in you. You want to fight me on it? Or do you want to swallow?" He swallowed. Oh, Purple Dragon Shield. Thank you so much. She said, I need laughs. I'm having a rough day. And you always bring me out of these moods with your laughs. Oh, Purple Dragon. Well, I hope today gets better. And look, I'm stubborn as fuck too. Look, he'll tell me something. Especially when I'm driving. Bitch. And he can't drive right now. So, yeah. It just hasn't been fun. It just, yeah. Oh, Gypsy, it's your husband's birthday. Well, I hope he has a wonderful birthday. Purple, I hope you have a better day, baby. Look, this too shall pass. My mother-in-law used to say that all the time. Any little thing happens, she'd be like, this too shall pass. It could be something little or it could be something life-changing. This too shall pass. Sweet one, that's exactly what I said to him. Are you going to swallow or not? Shit, you gotta laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll just go insane. Oh no, Cheesy. Cheesy, you blew out your knee last night? Oh, fuck. Cheesy. Don't say, but did you fall? Ray was coaching him like he was eating a Reese's. No. I was like, put that pill in your mouth and swallow. That was about a month ago. Today he just took it. He knows. He knows when I'm over it. But I'll tell you what I did do yesterday. I felt so bad. I was coming out of the bedroom and there's like a corner and I turned around the corner and he was standing there and I scared him and he scared me. He thought that I was outside and I thought he was outside. And we were just in two different rooms. And anyway, so he jumped. When he did, it hurt his back. Anyway, I felt bad. Anyway, but it scared me because 39 years ago, when we first got married, we lived in this apartment and the pool was like right outside our door, okay? And it was an all-adult apartment complex. That's when you could have all-adult. No kids could be there. And it was in the summertime. And we were going over to a friend's house. Anyway, so I was in the bathtub and shaving my legs, washing my hair, giving myself a facial, doing all things. Was in there forever. And he went to the liquor store and he said goodbye. And so I thought he was gone. And I used to scare him all the time, so this is why he did this. But my bed was extremely high. Like, we had little steps to get up in the bed, like a little step thing, you know. You could, like, put totes underneath my bed. It was so high. Well, my robe was, I was naked. I had a towel on my head, and I went in the bedroom from the bathroom to get my robe. He was under the bed, and he grabbed my ankles. I thought he was gone, and I was naked. And I tear out through that apartment to the front door, to the front fucking door. Had my hand on the doorknob. I was about to run outside naked. Towel flew off my head. Whole thing. Anyway, he caught my hand. So now he said if I ever scare him again, that he has something worse planned. So when I scared him, I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna get me back. Yeah. And don't ever try that because he thought it was real funny. And then we went to his friend's house after he got home from the liquor store, and we went over there, and he did the same thing to his wife, but he got drunk and fell asleep underneath the bed, and they got into a fight. She got in the bed. She thought he was gone. He went underneath the bed, and when he woke up, he reached up and grabbed her leg. She had a baseball bat next to the bed. We got a phone call in the middle of the night. Yep, Doug was in the ER. She beat him with a baseball bat. Thought he was an intruder. I'm telling you, shit happens. I swear to God, I'm a shit magnet. That's why I was. And he told me, he said, I have something worse planned if you ever scare me again. So now, whenever I accidentally scare, and he was laughing, and then it made his back hurt because I was like, oh my God, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Cheesy, I hope your leg. Do you think it's going to require surgery again? Did you like hurt it that bad, or do you just have to stay off of it? You don't have to say, but.
Oh no, you said Cheesy got hurt?
Yeah, Cheesy, maybe.
Oh no, what happened?
She blew her knee out. She blew her knee out.
Fuck. Son of a bitch.
And you got a super
What's
chat.
up? What's going on? What are they gonna do? Are you in the ER? Are you good? Like is this bad? Like what are they saying? What are you gonna be able to
ER said she probably needs surgery.
Fuck. Son of a bitch, man.
Cheesy, can I send Mr. Rowe to you? I'll just send him.
Hellfire. She don't need nobody over there helping her. Shit.
How about if I send
all by
Mr. Rowe?
herself. Shit, Hellfire.
I'll
She
take
don't
care
need
of
a lick of
Cheesy.
help.
I'll send Mr. Rowe to her husband, and I'll take care of Cheesy. How about that? Cheesy would listen to me.
Shit, I don't know, man. She was probably over there fucking doing stuff she shouldn't have been doing it and doing stuff too, you know?
Hey, you remember the day we were in voice chat? It was a whole bunch of us.
We
And I
were
wasn't on mute.
around, lifting heavy shit, doing stuff she shouldn't be doing.
You remember the day we were in voice chat and I wasn't muted and I was walking and I fell? And all you could hear was, and I had Queen in my earbud so I could hear her through my earbud, but my phone went flying and I busted my ass. Outside, of course, everybody's outside. Dude washing his car, he ran over. Mr. Rose screaming. It was so funny. It was so.
Yeah, and I was like, Ro, what is going on? You're unmuted.
You were like,
Rowena, you're unmuted.
What is that fucking noise?
What's that fucking noise? You're unmuted, Ro.
I know, and I was like, but my phone was so far away, y'all couldn't hear me yelling. All y'all could hear was all the men going, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah, see, I was like, oh my God, I felt like a piece of shit. I was like, oh my God, that was fucking rude, you bitch.
No, it was hilarious. I was so embarrassed. Look, I got my phone. Mr. Rowe raised my phone, gets me in the car. Gets me in the car, and I get my phone. I'm like, I'm sorry, I fell. And I just dipped out of voice chat. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm sorry.
And I was too for being rude. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Did she just say she fell? You fucking rude bitch.
God. Honey, it was so funny. But it was so funny hearing all the people scream around me. I was like, oh my God. I was so embarrassed.
Bitch.
We do some funny shit.
Don't we though, man?
When you come see me, I'll do a bull for you.
Shit, this summer I told you I'm making a goddamn thing of it. I'm not bullshitting.
For real?
Yeah, I really am. I really am coming this summer. Sure, I swear to God I am.
All right. Let's do it.
I don't know if I'm gonna drive or fly. I'm not sure. Probably fly, huh?
Yeah, and we'll work it out.
Pick me up and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Work out all the deeds.
Yep.
Yeah,
we can go live together. We can go live together from the beach. Say, look at the beach. Look at the dolphins. Look at the jellyfish.
Fucking right, we will. Visit everybody from Roro's house. We'll stream live from Roro's.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll pop the laptop and get it popping.
Oh, hey, Mr. Rowe knows the mayor, so I don't think we'll be arrested.
Oh,
if we do, we could just call him. He met him in a parking lot.
The mayor
ain't like their buddies.
with us.
He didn't even know he was the mayor.
The mayor
didn't even know he was our mayor. He sat out there in the parking lot talking to him. The mayor thought he was a tourist. And Mr. Rowe was like, no, I live here. We just do all the things, you know?
Oh, fuck. He thought he was a tourist?
Yeah, he thought. Yeah, the mayor. Yeah, he did.
Mr. Rowe.
Yeah. And it wasn't at Hobby Lobby. It was at Publix.
Oh, bitch.
Not the mayor.
Not the fucking mayor.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't the governor.
Yeah. Or the senator. We're
So
talking
yeah,
about
this bitch ass little boy, he decided he was gonna brag that it was funny. They won. His exact words. We won.
yeah. Man, but I tell you what, boy, she muted him quick as fuck. I would be very afraid if I was BJ.
Oh yeah, she knew exactly what time it was when that happened. She did. She muted him, muted the fuck out of him, and I mean that was that. She knew what it was.
Well, I tell you what, if it wasn't for Brandy Wine, I would never be caught up.
Yeah, she does a good fucking job. She cuts all the dead ass air out and all that bullshit out.
Speeds that shit up. And then
Hell
I put it on
yeah.
2 times, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
See, the only
I'm
reason I
caught up.
play KTs is so that I can hear, stupid fuck in the background and I don't miss their bullshit. So sometimes we have to, you know what I mean?
Tony, who you asking who won what?
What?
Somebody was asking in chat, who won? Who won what?
Craig said he won. Craig said...
won taking Clue's channel down.
Yeah.
They won, that they were able to take Clue's channel down.
Yeah, basically that they won. That they were able to get her off the platform, so they won. He said, we already won. I don't even know why you care, Brittany. We already won. I mean, we took her channel. She's gone.
Being gone.
Yeah. And then they went into Discord and they fucking got pissed off and got mad at people because they weren't fucking reporting me fast enough.
Who's Discord?
BJ's Discord. Angela posted it.
Oh shit, I missed that.
Yeah, go look at Angela's fucking last post. Which, like I said,
we don't, in the words of reality, we don't do that dirty stuff. In the words of BJ, we don't do anything behind the scenes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know that everybody on this app, every single person, creator or sub, if you have a name with an @ symbol, you can report a channel. You go to that live, you hit that little thing that looks like a flag.
Because this bitch sits here and acts like she doesn't fucking do this kind of shit, that she's not grimy, that she doesn't do behind the scenes shit, and then look what happens. Poof. Proof comes out. She's doing behind the scenes dirty shit.
Well, proof came out. It always comes out. The truth
Every fucking
always
time,
comes
dude.
to
Never
light.
fucking fails. It never goddamn fails with her.
Angela dropped the receipt months ago of she was the one that went to Tony and Tony went to Nick about putting Granny in the RICO. You know, we've only got 2 days to get all the shit together to put her in the RICO. You know, okay, all right. I don't go real life. I only go legal, and that's not real life. Well, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
So when Clue goes legal on you, is that going to be considered real life, Beach? I'm just curious.
No.
Because, I mean, I'm expecting you to have that same energy, so...
The truth always comes light. It might take a while, but it always comes out.
Every single time.
She is nasty. Always, always.
Yeah, she put right on Angela's fucking post, and we went over it yesterday. We've been over it already, so that's why I'm kind of just chilling, because I know Greenie hasn't got to see it or whatever. So she's reacting to shit we've already reacted to 2 days ago.
Mm.
You know what I mean? She wasn't on here this weekend to see this bullshit that's pulling, so that's what she was over there reacting to, so I didn't, you know what I mean?
That wasn't her typing. She must have been hacked.
Yeah.
Exactly, Roxy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was she talking about somebody having an affair? What was all that about?
Angela. She was directing that towards Angela, in my opinion. But she says it wasn't towards anybody, but.
You know,
Or
that's
I'm
all.
sorry. No, wait. I'm sorry. Not Angela. Sorry, I'm sorry. Samantha Joy.
Oh.
I believe it was Samantha Joy or one of them girls. One of her mods was sleeping with somebody, I guess, sleeping around on her husband or something, and she said, you know, if somebody's sleeping around on their husband, would that make them a shitty friend? Because if they can't be faithful to their husband, how can they be faithful as a friend?
Oh, stop it. It's so gross.
So that was her post, and I'm guessing it was probably towards one of the mods that was sleeping with some, you know what I mean, some guy. Probably confided in BJ about it, like, hey, I had an affair or whatever. And, of course, she got pissed off because, they said something, I'm sure, and that's how that came out. But she's playing it off like, genuine question, guys. Genuine question, guys.
Oh, she took it down? Oh.
Oh, of course she did, but not before everybody got screenshots and knew exactly who the fuck she was talking about.
It's like I don't know why.
Why even take it down? You've already
Right.
posted it. Stand on it.
I mean,
you're not sparing anybody by taking it down. You're just making yourself look like a weak ass bitch.
Anybody thinks that she's their friend is a fool. Let's see. I guess Deets was her friend when she called her a pillhead. Whoever this person is, I guess that was her friend when she called her a adulteress, whatever.
Yep. So she takes anything that people use or tell her, you know what I'm saying? And
Oh, Spilled Tea says it's about Kelsey because someone super chatted her asking why she would out Kelsey like that. Oh. Well, ain't none of my business. Don't give a fuck.
And what did she say when they said that, Spilled Tea? Come up and tell us.
Cheesy, I hope you feel better, baby.
Oh yeah, Cheesy. I do hope you get to feeling better. That sucks if you if you're dealing with, what'd you say, a pulled muscle or a pulled...
No, she blew her knee out. She went to the ER and they said it's probably going to require surgery in the future.
God damn it, man.
That's one bad thing you got to get. I got Mr. Rowe. I didn't take him to the ER, but I took him to our doctor, but that's why Wednesday I got to call and see. I have to do a little ortho physical therapy if it ain't better. Oh, I guess she does have her playing on mute. Do you have BJ playing on mute?
Do I have what?
Do you have BJ playing right now?
Yeah, she's on mute.
Oh, okay.
It's just on mute while we talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually probably going to shut this down and restart another one to go over her live because this one's been about a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? Which.
Look what Flutter said, Queen. She's asking you a question.
What? I'm trying to fix the bracelet before my daughter gets out of school. That's what I'm trying to.
Okay. All right, I'll read it to you, Queen. Was that the screenshot of BJ being upset your channel wasn't being reported fast enough? Was that given to Angela since she left, or did Angela sit on that knowledge?
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. Angela does. That's the kind of stuff that Angela does. That's why I really get upset because you know what I'm saying? I don't really give her a lot of attention when it comes to stuff like this. Yes, I'll read off her posts and stuff, but because of that, I don't know. She sits on stuff. So I don't know if it's old. I don't know if it's new. I don't know if it's, I have no idea. And if that's the kind of shit she's doing and saying, why are you sitting on that kind of shit anyways? Like, why are you not fucking coming to me and telling me that she's reporting my fucking channel like that? I think she answered last night when somebody asked her in the chat, which I could be wrong because I know I missed quite a bit of stuff. So I could be wrong. But she answered something about last night in the chat. She didn't know that. Somebody sent her that. So I guess
someone sent her a screenshot. That's what J Fox said. J Fox said someone sent her a screenshot.
Yeah, so I was going to say that's what I thought she said last night. Somebody had sent the screenshot. So possibly she may not have known, you know what I mean? To be fair, you know, if she wasn't in there, then she wouldn't have known, you know?
Yeah. All right, chicken licking. I gotta go. I gotta go in here and
All right, baby. I
figure
think
out what I'm gonna feed the old man. And
well, I love you, and I appreciate you popping up to hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna get off here too. I just came to pop on for a little bit and hang out for, you know, shoot shit and
yeah,
hang out for a bit. So I will catch you.
I came in late,
I may
so
not
I'll
be
go
back
back.
on tonight. I was gonna try to come back on later and do this. I might. I don't know. Fuck. I got shit to do, so I don't know if I'll be able to. But anyhow, yeah, we'll try to pop back on here and go over BJ's fucking fuck ass live from earlier.
What are you doing?
Trying to fix my daughter's goddamn bracelet because I went and got these stupid ass. Oh my god, girl, you know.
Sounds like you're about to break it. Like,
yeah, I'm fucking irritated because I got these big ass nails on. You know what I mean? Like I have these big lumpy ass fucking nails. Like my nails.
I know.
They're duck for one. They're duck nails and they're New Jersey nails. So they're huge. They're wide.
Do you have a needle? Do you have like a sewing needle? Is it a?
Yes,
Is it
I do. And I already got the little gem back on there, and I already got the bullshit back on it. So I was trying to get her little clasp. You know, like the clasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was trying to get that to go back on there, and it wasn't. I couldn't do it because my fingernails are too big. You know what I mean? Like they're too bulky.
Right.
So I dropped the son of a bitch. Then I went to go pick it up and knocked the goddamn little thing over with the shelf.
Sound
You know
like
what
you
it
wiped
is.
your whole desk. Sound like dude jumped on your desk and just wiped it out there for a
No,
second.
but I might go hide over on the other channel and just, you know what I'm saying, go over BJ's live.
Yeah, I fell asleep, so I didn't get to hear all
The
of
thing
it.
is, a lot of people can't gift memberships over there. They were upset last night because they can't do it, and I don't know how the fuck to do it. So I don't know. There's a link that I thought that you could use, but apparently I don't know what to do to help them out. I have no idea how the fuck to help them buy them. I don't know. I don't know how to make it work. You got an echo real bad, but
I do.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't know how to make them work. So I don't know how to get it to work for them. I don't know. One lady said she opened the browser, and when she opened up the browser and hit the link, it brought her right back to the app. So she's like, I tried like 15 times to gift memberships and I can't, and I'm getting frustrated. She's like, I want to show support and I can't do it. She's like, I'm real irritated. So I spent like 25 minutes trying to help her and I couldn't figure it out either. Katie K said she wants to gift over there too, but she can't. She can't. It won't go through.
I can't either.
Yeah, it says you have to go through the browser. I don't know why the fuck it does that.
Do you know that every single channel that I like, there's only 2 channels that I've ever been able to have the option to gift memberships. One is this channel, your big channel, and then you're not going to believe who the other one is. JLR. Because when I super chatted him and I said unblock Queen Bee or whatever, I had gifting membership that came
up. Not a brand account. So
that's the only two channels that I can gift memberships on. The only two, because I love gifting memberships. Because I think it helps the chat. It brings in new people. You know, all the things. All right. Tell her to try to gift it incognito. Okay, we can try that. Tell her to try to grift. Thank you, Flutter. Try to grift it. Try to gift it, not grift it. Try to gift it incognito. Okay. Are you going to go to the Hive or are you going to go to Twitch? Jen wanted to know.
I'm on Twitch now, so but I've been dual streaming because I'm trying to get my hours and stuff going anyways, and at least get established over here.
You're on Twitch now?
Yeah, I dual stream.
Oh, okay. See, I found you on YouTube.
But I will if we're not gonna do panel, if people ain't gonna come up and panel with me, I'll do OBS.
I don't mind doing OBS. I don't mind paneling up with OBS.
Are you gonna come? Are you gonna panel up with me later?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just do StreamYards and come back.
You don't have to do that for me. You can do
Well,
your
I'm saying
OBS.
other people will too. You know what I mean? It's just, you know,
Yeah.
it's yeah. We'll go over to the Hive sidebar, or we can just redo another one over here or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Let me get dinner cooked and him fed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta get kiddos and stuff like that and all that shit. So, all right, we'll get off here and I'll just redo another one over here. I'll just do another one here.
Okay.
I'll just restart a new one and we'll go over BJ's bullshit since we didn't get a chance to.
Okay.
All right, I love you. I'll
All
talk to you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
All right,
Bye,
guys.
y'all.
I will catch you guys on the flip side. I will see you guys back over here. We'll just start a new live later here in I don't know, about an hour or so. And go over BJ's live from last night. Catch y'all on the flip side. QB out.